I'm calling, get down. I'm just so confused now, feeling used and let down.
What it is, what it was, what it will be. What up, everybody? This is TripleT, and I'm back with the second episode of Breakdown. So, without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, as you all know, Mr. Hard Target. What up, Hard Target? How you doing?
Gang, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Before we get started, let me just say it was an honor and a privilege to meet you in North Carolina. I had a dope ass time with
Absolutely.
y'all. Y'all are
Likewise.
amazing.
I appreciate it, man. It's good to meet you as well.
The second thing I would like to thank you for, I feel honored. When we were up on stage, when you had your prayer, that you
Oh
brought
yeah.
me,
Oh yeah.
yep, you brought me
I
into it.
forgot you did that.
Yep, I thought that was dope as God get out. And when I was talking to Simple Man, he told me that was all performed. You always
Yeah.
said the same prayer, and I thought the way you worded that prayer was very unique, very honest, but humbling at the same time.
What I say, because it's a thing, man. Any artist that goes on stage, especially on like a big festival like that, everyone's got the mentality of like, I want to have the best set. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a normal thing. But I know the prayer is always because that mentality. I feel the same way. I'm not acting like I'm holier than thou, but my mentality is the exact same way. But the way to approach it is we always say, "Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity of getting us all here safely. Let us go on the stage. We don't tonight and be with our feet, be with our voices. We don't got to be better than anyone else on the stage. Just got to be the best that we can be and go out there and have fun." And realistically, that alone, like that sells. People don't realize how much they're missing the whole fucking point of the idea of performing. A lot of people are memorizing their lyrics and movements and all this stuff like that. Go out there and perform and just do you know what I mean? And it'll sell to the crowd and translate to the crowd without trying. It becomes effortless.
Yeah, just be natural.
Yeah.
And just to say this, if everybody had that same, the genre would be 1,000 times better.
Yeah. I forgot that you were there. I forgot you were there. Usually when we are about to go on stage, it doesn't matter who's around. I'm like a Mormon knocking on the door. I'm like, "Have you found Jesus? Come here." And I'm like, bring him over. I'm like, "Pray with us."
Look, I was honored for real because not only did I get to experience that with you, but Adam wanted me to pray with him before he went on. So
that's good.
We were busting. That was very good. So
you guys did it on this tour bus and the AC. Oh, how cool!
hey, he's the baller, not me. I was just up there visiting.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be breaking down 3 songs tonight. We got
Alrighty.
Fall from Grace, Fuck Love, and Completely Numb.
Alrighty.
So, which one do you want to break down first?
You could just do them in the order you said. Okay. You're gonna have to walk me through this. I'm gonna do this right out the gate. I don't know my lyrics like that, especially on these 3 songs. I've never performed. I think I performed. No, I tried to perform Completely Numb, but I think I cut it last second at a show. Unless I'm performing songs, I don't memorize the lyrics, and because I don't write my shit, I don't have them like memorized. Like I had to write lyrics down to memorize stuff. So you're gonna have to walk me through this.
So you're like kind of like Walt Lamb. So the way Walt Lamb writes, none of his lyrics have ever been written on paper. He says what he does is when he gets the beat, he'll just randomly start saying stuff that it feels good with the beat, and if he likes it, he'll repeat it until he memorizes it, and then once he memorizes that, he'll start adding to it, and then going back and keep playing it over and over until it gets one complete flow. So that's basically how you write, correct?
Almost identical, yeah. It's a common thing. A lot of artists do it. It's and it's not like I always tell people this. It's not like a bragging thing. It's based off out of laziness.
I don't think that's lazy, because that's a lot of stuff to remember.
Oh, it takes a long time to be quick at it. Like, but it's spawned out of being lazy. It 100% does. Any artist that says different, like now, the coming up with the melodies, the cadences, the pockets, not the lyrics, doing it right off the cuff. That has always been a thing I've done for at least the past 15 years. I used to write lyrics though, and I'd write them out and then rap them in one take or whatever. But not writing them, like once I got the pocket, listening to it and going, okay, this is what I thought of for these 2 lines, rap them or sing them, however, that's based out of laziness. It 100% is. But I've gotten really good at it.
That reminds me of a story that Simple Man told me the other night. He said this lady was walking down the road and Picasso was on the side of the road painting. And
yep, I know.
He said, "So you know this story?"
Yeah, I paints it in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Like, I want 10 grand. She's like, that you just did in 5 minutes. He's yeah, but it took me all my life to do learn how to do it in 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
that's a mentality I've always had, because if you put your value on the time put in on it, that's what you're worth to anyone that comes after. That person will always put your value at that. And I always say this: you didn't go 15 years wondering how you're going to feed my daughter. I did, and I sacrificed a long time learning to get that good. And you weren't around. Just because I did it in 5 minutes don't mean it's a 5-minute graphic. That's a 20-year graphic right there. That's a 20-year verse. That's a 20-year hook, a beat, whatever.
Yeah. Shout out to Chief from Trailer Made in the chat. What up, Chief? And shout out to Menace and any other artists that's in the chat.
What up,
All
Chief?
right.
Crown's in there? I don't see.
Take your shirt off.
Yeah, Crowny's
Ooh, I
in there.
will take my shirt off. He wants me to take my shirt off.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you're a hard target. You can do what you want. But except you cannot get in the venue on a Friday night. I found that out.
No fuck.
Yeah.
Wasn't important.
Hey, I thought that was a gangster move what we did though.
What? Yeah, bro. Bredwin just said it, and I didn't even think about that. Like, I can't get a VIP pass, but my face is on the VIP pass.
Right?
It's all good. It was.
I still can't. I still cannot believe that.
Yeah,
that they had
the venue owners. I don't blame the venue owners. I think you know what it was based on.
Yeah, I know.
So.
It's 9:15 almost. You want me to tell the boys to wake her up?
Yeah, tell 1 second. Tell Remy that he needs to wake up his mom. It's almost time for the movie. My kids are going out to the movies with their mother tonight.
That's dope.
I send her out
with them?
No, I send them out and I tell her to dress real nice and like go find another guy to take care of these little motherfuckers, and I could back out.
I know you don't mean that. But look.
Oh, really? Okay.
That lady's face when I told her, I said, "Are you kidding me? This is a fucking hard target. He's bigger than Upchurch. Y'all better let his ass in here." She's like, "You better go talk to Katie." Okay, no problem.
I had the same look she did. I was like, I am.
All right. So first song is going to be up is "Fall from Grace." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play about 40 seconds into it, and then I'm going to just ask you, you know, where your mindset was and everything, and we'll go from there. All right, here's Hard Target, "Fall from Grace."
This will be a learning experience for all of us.
Here we go.
I've been trying not to break down, cause I can't handle all the stress that's been weighing on my chest as of late now. I just need to find a door to this motherfucking room and find a way out. No one really gives a fuck about your problems, they just looking for a payout. A bunch of demons in my head and they treat the son bitch like a playground. And they're eating me alive and they're treating my mind like it's takeout. Feel like I'm walking on the edge and I really need a out. suicide, but my pride won't let me lay down. And I got nothing to say now. I guess I'll see you on the way down. When there's not at all, the pain is all the same. When there's nothing left to gain.
All right. First of all,
You said
I know you.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You got the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
All right, pull the lyrics for me. I won't remember. I was trying to make note of it, like the first couple bars and shit like that.
All right. Let me do this. All right. Can you see that? Hold on.
Like a playground. Oh yeah, that's like from halfway down. Like 4 bars in, and they treat this motherfucker like a playground, and they eat me alive, and they treat my mind like it's takeout. I don't remember the first 4 bars. Can you play the first 4 bars of the track though? Just like the very beginning, and I'll tell you when to stop it.
Can you hear that?
No, not yet.
All right, so I gotta reshare it.
I've been trying not to break down, cause I can't handle all the stress that's been weighing on my chest as of late now. I just need to find a door to this motherfucking room and find a way out.
You can pause it. All right, my bad. I'm gonna try not to do this too much. I could probably Google it. They probably got lyrics up on some websites or whatever. A lot of people don't know this, and a lot of my closest friends and stuff know this. But I have I struggle with like anxiety, depression, and all this stuff. And then you got to think of like the fact that I've got kids, I've got a wife, I've got an ex that I battle with my daughter. There's a lot of stuff. Then you got a team of people relying on you, like artists that I'm working with and stuff like that. Well, all that stuff adds up. And like every day you're getting pulled in a different direction, whether it be the family, the kids, the music, which the music inevitably is me going out and digging a hole for a construction company or washing dishes at a restaurant. So like I have to do this. I love doing it. I get that or whatever, but it's still a fucking job. And I wish sometimes, I don't wish, knock on wood, I'm very thankful and blessed to be in the position I am, but sometimes I do wish it was just a situation where I know if I dig 6 feet I'll get a paycheck. To have to be creative, and this isn't a boohoo thing, but it is. People don't realize this. Once you start making money on it, everything changes about music. It slowly eats away the reason why you wanted to do music in the first place, the love of it. So now being creative, there's a motive behind it because there's money involved. And then take away the money, there's a motive because your kids got to eat. They got to have a roof over their head. It's a lot of stress. And then you add on all the stuff with your mental health and stuff like that. Like it adds up, man. And sometimes you just want to leave. It's like, so I've been looking for a way out, basically. I think explaining that a little bit will help out throughout the rest of the song.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Are you like, because a lot of artists that I've hung around for the short amount of time that I've been doing this, I noticed that, like you said, they have anxiety. They don't like being in large crowds. But do you find your mind constantly thinking about music?
That's all it is. I almost, for the record, my anxiety is different. The large crowds don't bother me. It's the dumb shit, man. It's very dumb shit. You put me in the, if you put me on the stage in front of 3,000 people, I'm 100% okay. You put me on the stage and there's 3 people standing in front of the stage, I will have a mental breakdown because I could see every fucking movement on their face. But what the fuck I was gonna say? Say the question again. I just completely lost track right there.
No, I'm saying, do you constantly thinking about music like most artists?
Yeah, Yeah, to a fault. Because like I genuinely, that's the only thing that uh is on my mind. I love making music. You know what I mean? So when I was just saying earlier how like the motive for the money changes the way uh you are making the music now. I still love it. So I still love and enjoy making it. But there's days, and like I want to say that more than less of me, I have to go in the studio and work on something. I can't just sit here and not do nothing. And sometimes some of my best stuff comes from that, forcing myself to do something that I didn't want to do, but I know it's that or I don't get paid. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not
Right.
directly receiving anything from it, but yes, to a fault, because I could sit down with my kids and we watch. I made my kids watch like The Little Monsters the other day. That was like a cool highlight for me as a dad because I grew up on that movie, and I still during while I'm watching it, all I'm thinking of is like little punchlines that I could take from this movie instead of just sitting and appreciating the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that works because there's a particular artist. When I talk to him, you can't get 5 words out of him. But when it comes to music, you can't get 5
Mhm.
words in because he will not shut up.
Who
That's
is it?
all. New Breed.
Okay, there you go.
Like if you ask him anything about like politics or sports, he'll be like, "Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
okay, yeah." He'll be like, "Okay, well, what about?" And then you start talking music, and you be like, and he just keeps going. His mind is constantly. That's all he does. I've literally seen him drive down the highway.
Yeah.
That's just what he's doing because I get on him all the time. He'll have his phone in his hand, daggone spitting lyrics in his phone, basically writing
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah. It's in some. It's sometimes it's just in your blood. I couldn't hear you.
I said that's just crazy to me to
Yeah.
constantly have that one subject in your mind.
It's been that way though for a long time. I don't know. I started doing music around, I want to say like recording around 20 or 2002, and maybe putting it out 2003, 4 and shit, just a little bullshit or whatever. And that's the only thing that consumed my life. I remember when I found out my ex was pregnant with my first child, my baby. Uh, it was like, no, like this is gonna affect me making music. This is gonna literally interrupt my dream. I'm gonna have to go get a regular job and do this. That I'm not gonna be able to chase that. Like I would just, it's a selfish mentality.
That's true. All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
No one really gives a fuck about your problems, they just looking for a payout.
Pause it.
A bunch of demons
Pause
in my
it.
head.
Right there. That was one of the lines that stuck out. That is a common thing. No one cares about your fucking problems, like especially the people behind the scenes. Like I love it, the fans. That's a beautiful thing when they listen to this stuff and they could relate to it and they could identify with the song in their own way, and that means something. But this is one of those rapper songs, a poor me, oh boohoo songs. No one gives a fuck about your shit. They literally look at you like, if I can't gain nothing off you, I don't care to talk to you. That was one of the lines I was waiting to talk about.
Okay.
You go ahead though.
And they treat the son bitch like a playground. And they're eating me alive and they're treating my mind like it's takeout. Feel like I'm walking on the edge and I really need to find me a safe route. Contemplating suicide but my pride won't let me lay down.
All right, that line right there.
Mhm.
Why did you put that in there? Contemplating suicide, but I can't lay down.
It's one of those. I've never been a suicidal person. I don't think I've ever like. I think a lot of my suicide, no, bleh, a lot of my anxiety, stems from like my mortality. But the line is basically like, I'd rather just cut this all out, but my pride's not going to let me stop. I'm just too much of a stubborn asshole to give in, basically. But I've never been a suicidal person ever. I can't.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Assalamu alaikum. All right, man. Tell other little.
Triple T.
All right, Bradwin.
Hey, tell Remy to lock the door, would you?
All right.
Thank you. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. All right, here we go.
And I got nothing to say now. I guess I see you on the way down. When there's no one left at all, the pain is all the same. When there's nothing left to gain, it's beautiful.
It's basically no matter what, like once this all goes away, like I'm 38, once this is all over with, the same mental shit I'm dealing with, it's still going to be the exact same. Right now, there's people could listen to it and I could vent or whatever. But when there's nothing left to gain, that was more so like when I know that like there's nothing left I can gain off of this, and I'm still doing it. It's like it sounds so stupid and poetic or whatever. I don't want to be that guy, but it's a beautiful whenever this is no longer a money thing, and this is no longer there's no longer a motive behind it. There's no longer am I getting enough views? Are my monthly listeners going down? Because when it's all said and done, if I had it my way, I wouldn't do any social media. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing this because I love cutting up with you guys and shit like that. But I don't like doing the Instagram. I don't like keeping up with the Joneses. I don't like to compare numbers. I hate when a motherfucker posts and he's like what are they? The YouTube things. You get a plaque. Like people, I got a plaque, or oh, I got #1 on iTunes. I hate that shit. I hate it all. I've got one of those plaques. I've done iTunes. I've got like I think 8 or 9 placements on Billboard. I've never once made a post like gloating about it. Maybe years ago when I first did it, but like I hate it. I love the idea of the person I was 15 years ago, where I just made it because I enjoyed it and loved it, and I thought one day I could make something off it. It's become too programmed and
Because you're a very humble person. That's why.
No,
No, seriously. Seriously.
I think a lot of it is it's fucked with me, man. Am I losing connection?
No, you're good.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah. No, because the reason why I say that is
it's motive driven, man, and I remember.
No, go ahead.
You're good.
No, what I was saying
it's motive driven.
Right. Well, what I was saying is
breaking up and we're not catching up.
What I was saying is because you are humble, there are a lot of artists out there that are the same way. They don't post all their achievements, right? Because they don't want to come across as being braggadocious. And you're the same way. That's a good thing.
Okay, but I am. I'm not. I am on the aspect if you were doing it like on our what we've post online. Yes, humble. I take that and I appreciate that, but I'm not a humble person. I prey on this too. I am very egotistical. I'm very egotistical. I
you don't show it. You don't show it.
I try not to because I know it. God don't like ugly, man. But I do also. I'm not stupid though either. Like I'm not naive to where I'm like I'm the best rapper there is. But I'm also not stupid. Whereas like you put me in a room with all these people, I'll fucking body you. I'll outwork every one of you sons of bitches. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna make a post and be that guy. But I know it in my head, and I fight with that shit because I feel it in my. There's times where instead of just vibing and hearing someone say something like that's dope, I'm like, that shit's okay. I start like judging shit like I'm a snob and shit. I don't say it though. I just keep it to myself. But I am egotistical. I just don't.
But I will say this: you may not say it because you're going to let your music do your talking for you.
Facts.
That's being humble. That's being humble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Like, okay, for an example, let's say if I was an artist, right, and me and you were beefing, and you wrote a diss track on me. Do you think that diss track is going to change the way I think about you if we were beefing? You think it would?
Yes. I think any when it comes to that, this is why I'll always say this. I always say this. Like, I'm not trying to be the best rapper in the world. If it's a diss track, I'm going to make you hate me. I'm going to make you want
Yeah,
to
that's what
look
I'm
up my
saying.
address and kill me.
Do you think I'm going to think differently of you? Is that
Absolutely.
not, but not in a positive way, though, right?
No, you're going to hate me.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is, instead of putting a diss track out, just put good music out and let the music do the speaking for you.
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in that. Firm believer in that. I'm 100%. I went through that phase going through the open mic. Like, a lot of people don't know, like in Florida, Grind Time, that was one of the original battle companies that started.
Mhm.
Grind Time started in Florida. Mad Ills, Madness, High Collide, Laws, all these artists that were originally Mosh Gelton, Manifest Destiny. These were all artists that we went to open mic with, and we battled weekly. We all battled, and like, I got bodied by these people. You know what I mean? And I remember my mentality was stuck on that, to be the best rapper, best rapper, best rapper. And I always know there's always going to be someone better than me that's more hungry and wants that opportunity. So I literally, my whole mindset on music changed. I was like, I want to make the best music that I can make. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Doing something that's unique to me. And I've that's all I give a fuck about. Now I can rap. I don't need to make an album of battle raps. I don't need to make an album of how I'm so dope, fill in the blank. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, you just want to make timeless classic music that people can relate to.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's what makes, in my opinion, somebody a GOAT like yourself.
I'm getting gray too a little.
All right, here we go.
They all line up to watch my fall from grace. Show is starting from the moment that I made a mistake. They're only settling down when I am burned at the stake. Always on time when I'm just a minute too late.
Right there. That last part is basically that's again another self-pity bullshit from my part, where I'm like, no one's gonna really give a fuck till they see you crash and burn. It's like right now, like, we'll use this genre for instance. I know where I stand in this genre. I'm not a big dog. I'm not one of the new guys coming in. I've had my moment where I was doing pretty good in this genre or whatever. I only use this genre because this is where I predominantly my fans are from, is the country rap genre. But like, I know I'm not talked about. I know I'm not the big dog on the scene and shit like that. And like, you could tell, you know what I mean, when you move around rooms and stuff like that, who will
I
talk to you.
I might have to disagree with you on that.
I'm thinking number wise though. Like, I think of it realistically. This is the stuff that bothers me though, and why I don't like social media is because what I'm being analytic about it. Like, I look at this stuff and it bothers me, and it gets
So
me
you're
angry.
looking at like streaming numbers and views and all that.
That I'm not a big dog, but if everything went south and something bad happened, or I made a fool of myself, or I said some the wrong shit, or if I do this or whatever, everyone's gonna line up and watch and talk about it. Then it's relevant. Like, y'all couldn't give me my flowers when I just did this. I just did a song, a good song. Y'all had to wait until this happened. That's what the ending of the chorus is. It's not. No one's gonna give a fuck about you until it's cool to point and laugh and like watch you crash and burn.
Well, I can tell you this from personal experience. Back in 2021, when reaction channels were actually doing reactions and not stirring the pots up, a lot of the reactors, we would be in the back chats talking. And do you know that you were the most seeked after artist to get an interview with?
That's fucking awesome.
Like, seriously.
And you had the best interview, by the way.
I appreciate that. But
that
like,
is cool, man.
Like, no cap. Like, a lot of reactors, you know, everybody was talking about Upchurch or Adam Calhoun or Struggle Jennings or Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
But when it came down to the nitty gritty, if a reactor got a hard target interview, man, that's all they would talk about in the back chats. Man, did you see that?
That's awesome.
That lucky bastard. Fucking, I get that. You like seriously in 2021, you were the most sought after artist to get an interview with.
I think that might be due to the maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking a douchebag. I think it might be due to the fact I've always stayed to myself, even like when we worked and we were working like hand in hand with the Lax. I still just stuck to myself. I've always been like that. Like I've literally known Adam, I want to say for like 3 years, and I don't think it was until like recently we talked about doing a song. Like it's just like, "What's up? Cool. What up? Suck my dick. I hate you. You're gay," and shit like that. We'd say to each other. It was like we just chopped it up.
Right.
I'm very like fucking stubborn. I don't want to ask no one for anything, and I'm okay if people reach out to me and I like their music. Like I used to charge for features and shit. I used to charge artists. Like I just don't do it no more. When people hit me up, I'm like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't want to just get paid to get a song with you. I want to fuck with you. I like you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly, man. And I think it's hurt me to an extent because it's very stubborn, my mentality. I don't care to network, shake babies and kiss hands.
Well, see, I think that's one of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons why you were the most sought after. We couldn't find you really on social media. You didn't post that much.
Yeah.
Where the top 4 that I mentioned, they were on IG every day.
They go hard. They go hard on it.
Right. Very seldom do you if you post something on IG, it's got to be something mega for you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when back day when somebody got a target interview, man, everybody was jealous of that reactor. Like, man, I can't believe he got a hard target interview. So
that's dope. That's cool to hear.
Don't think that you weren't like the top dog, because I'm telling you, you are one of the most artists when it comes to like people want to be around. You're in top 5.
I appreciate it. I definitely know like I'm on the radar of all the top guys. Like I've done music with Struggle. I'm good with Adam. I've never talked to Upchurch. I've talked to Jelly. I know I'm on the radar of all these people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And to know, like, even though I'm not like doing like super high streaming numbers and shit like that, man, I got a core of fans that will still drive across the United States.
I know you're. You just never really crossed.
I've met New Breed several times.
Yeah, but I'm saying ago, like you never like same place for a length of period to work together. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, it's just been like he's been. I've been on. I think the Redneck Rave. I met him at some. I don't remember what it was. I met him at some show. I just remember. I think I left like a merch table, or he left a merch table. And then I met him when we were in Tampa, when he still lived down here in Florida. That was years, probably 10 years ago.
Yep. Well, he's about to move back to Florida.
Oh, nice.
Well, he's going to spend half the year in Florida and the other half in Tennessee.
Oh, nice. Must be nice, New Breed.
All right, here we go.
I don't ever want to have your bullshit thrown in my face. Man, I feel like I never even really had a foot in the race. But when I did, I outran every motherfucker put in my way. But I feel like I'm stuck at the gate when the gunshot goes. Man, a horse still blind, running down the track.
That was just basically like, again, a lot of self-loathing. This will be a theme of the night. A lot of self-loathing and poor me. I never feel like I never really had a fucking honest shot at this. You know what I mean? I never really got a chance to be in the race, but I know when I am in the race, I'll run every motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I know where I stand when it comes, like, I'm confident in what I do. You put me in a room with whoever you want, I know what I can do.
Shout out to Corey Spires, Crowny, and Dirty for in the chat from Trailer Made.
Dirty, Corey, Crowny.
they are definitely showing you some love in the chat.
And Chief's in there too.
Yep. I haven't seen Simple Man.
Oh, word,
All right,
fuck Simple Man.
AKA Simple Simon. I still can't believe that was his first rap name. All right, here we go.
I'm so confined, wanna break loose, but I won't with time. They sell you dreams that control your mind. Oh my, oh hell yeah. Feeling like I never had a breath of air. The little bit of gas that I'm using ain't there. My thoughts like my liquor, they ain't never been clear. It's hard to trust, I'm closed up, love's never enough. And the chance I might lose is never shutting me up. Cause the ledger in my past still covered in blood. I'm cumbersome, but these voices are running amok. I'm from the bottom, shovel still covered in mud. I still suffer.
Say that again.
No, I'm just saying the lyrics. I don't remember these lyrics so well. I hear them and I know what I was thinking when when I say them. A lot of my music, I know it's like certain people have writing styles, and like Simple Man. Like if you put Simple Man on a track, he's very he'll take a point and like drive it home. Dirty too, like he'll like walk you through the room and you'll visually see it. And I've always been very vague, and maybe out of laziness or just out of the way I like writing, where you don't, it could mean this, it could mean that, but a lot of this the shit I'm talking about is just, again, like angry that I've not gotten the opportunity that I wanted. And but I'm still like, I don't know. I could tell towards the end of this shit, it's just a lot of oh poor me bullshit.
Yeah, but
I would have to see the lyrics to break it down one by one.
What you call oh me bullshit, a lot of people can relate to.
Absolutely.
And that's why I feel a lot of people gravitate towards your music, because it is real life music.
Yeah, even a song like this, was surprisingly, this streamed well for me on like Spotify and shit. A lot of songs like this is clearly a song about me chasing after a dream in music, but there's other motherfuckers that are like fans that take this song, and because I'm being so vague about it, they're relating to this in their own way, whether it be a circle of friends, or it be a job opportunity, or get into the next step in their marriage or something like that, or you know what I mean, just in general. That I think a lot of the reasons why I keep stuff vague like that, because I know it's going to have more of a mass appeal. Like if I just say I put on red shoes, walked out to the mailbox and kissed a redhead girl in the mouth and jumped in my Ford pickup truck, like it's everyone that's got a redhead girlfriend, Ford pickup truck, they relate to it. But the guy that's driving a Kia Sophia, and dating a brunette, and you know what I mean, I don't like to get too specific with stuff unless it calls for that.
I will say this, from the time I've interviewed you up till now, I've gone through your catalog, and yes, you do have some music that's funny and comical, like you really weren't on the song, but you were in the video, the Ricky Bobby video, Checking Account, that type of music. And that's good to have that fun music where you just want to let your hair down, and party around. But I would say 95% of your music is heartfelt, real life music, and has a very good value to where people can relate to it. And I think that's why people gravitate towards you so much, because of that.
What's funny is before a lot of people only know me because country rap, me touring with the Lax and stuff, but I've been doing music a good minute. I've always done this, and I get messages from artists now. Like I think Country Cody wrote me, and he's like, "I like this new direction you're going." I'm like, "This isn't a new direction. This is what I've been doing for 20 years." I could literally say out of 100 songs, 10 of them are like upbeat, aggressive, fun, and the rest is just like me and my dealing with my shit. This is what I've always done. But I also, the times have moved toward, like, especially getting into country rap. I remember in country rap when we got into it, you had to make like some upbeat shit. You know what I mean? Or some like turned up shit. And I remember I would submit songs all the time, like for the Racket County project, for the when me, Simple Man, and West Nile were a group. I'd submit songs, and they're like, "Bro, we don't need all these sad songs." But that's what I love making. I love making it. But the times have shifted now to where, like, look at Jelly Roll, one of the biggest artists in the world. Fucking Eminem sampled him for his album. That music is like widely accepted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like gigantic now. So it's not that my music's changed or I'm going in a new direction. It's just I'm putting it out instead of just leaving it as an album filler, so to speak.
I think you should put more of it out. Just my personal opinion.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Wonder when enough is enough. They're still sitting the front row up in the show with no patience. There's still a couple minutes to go till I fall. When there's no one left at all, the pain is all the same. When there's nothing left to gain, it is beautiful. They all line up to watch my fall from grace. Show is starting from the moment that I made a mistake. They're only settling down when I am burned at the stake. Always on time when I'm just a minute too late.
Oh, what up, Jericho, in the chat? I just saw you writing it. What's crazy? This song came out of a batch of songs. Are people able to hear me?
Yeah.
This song came out of a batch of songs where I knew, like, I have that song, "If it ain't no good, you better be good at it." In my head, I was like, this is a hit record. This is going to do well in this genre and shit like that. And I had a bunch of songs like this, Completely Numb, Fall from Grace. They were all out of this period of time. And I love these songs. And I'd play them whenever my homeboys would come over and shit like that. And, you know, they all like the shit, you know what I mean? But I there's no video to that because in my head, it's not going to do well. I don't want to waste Bredwin's time shooting the video just to put it up and it get a couple thousand views. But it's crazy, man. It happened with Completely Numb too. All of a sudden people are starting to accept this shit. And I said it a couple of years ago. I was like, I'm not going to continue to try to make Chevrolets and Might Be Drunks and Full Throttles. I'm not going to continue. I'm going to start force feeding the music I love doing. And it's either one or two things are going to happen. I'm going to fall off the face of this earth and people are just going to forget about me because they don't like the music, or two, it'll work. You know what I mean?
It's working. It's working.
Yeah, praise the Lord for that, man, because I'm seeing it now, man. It gives you that second gas, gas of wind under your sails or whatever.
Don't stop, because I'm telling you, people love it. People love it. If you have any questions of this song or of Hard Target at any time, post it in the chat, and I will post it up on the screen, and he'll be more than happy to answer it within reason, unless it's something incriminating. All right. All right, so the next song is Fuck Love. What was your mindset when you wrote this song?
This whole project was about my wife. Trying to word this right without. I'm not one of those. No, I'm not even worried about that. I just don't like. Okay, I'll say this. I'll play this song. It's about my wife, and I've been with her for 10 years. We're still together, happily married, love her, all that. this whole batch of songs, the album was called Maybe This Will Help. The album originally was supposed to come out, I'll say it was Sunday at midnight, so Monday. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm putting out this album. I showed her the cover. It was a Polaroid photo of her out of focus, and it was called Songs I Wrote About Sarah. And my wife's like, haha, funny. And then like I'm like, okay, but that's what it is. That's what it's called. And I told her, I remember it was Pitchfall now, there's the TV show. I told her, I said, hey, the album comes out at midnight. She's like, what album? I go, the Songs I Wrote About Sarah album. She's like, you really named that? I was like, yeah. And she's like, take it the fuck down right now. So I literally had pulled the album off because she was like so angry. She was like furious that I put like her name in the title. And I call up Dirty and I'm talking to Dirty. I was like, bro, I need a fucking album title. Wife's fucking tripping on me right now. He's like, well, like what are the songs about? He goes, how about this? Let's look at the track listing. Maybe this will help. And I go, that's the name of the album. Maybe this will help. And then it ended up working out great because the album, it was mainly that. Maybe if I record this, maybe this will help me mentally deal with the shit I was going through in my marriage.
TNT Dab React says, my question would be, you've been on stage with so many artists. Who would you like to perform with that you haven't performed with yet?
Maybe Limp Bizkit. I was supposed to tour with them in Europe years ago, and they ended up bringing out some, I can't even remember the name of the group, but they ended up bringing this other group out at the time. But I was as a kid, I was obsessed with Limp Bizkit. I loved their stage show, Fred Durst, West Borland. I like mimicked. I would fucking watch that Family Values tour VHS tape. I would watch it religiously, just rewind it, and I would love to get up on stage and just be able to perform with Fred Durst, West Borland, and then it'd be definitely a Mount Rushmore for me.
Kid Crisis official page said that's a tough title.
What up, Kid Crisis? He's in the rundown actually. This guy, I've done a song with this guy. He's incredibly dope, man.
Dirty said, true story. I was on my front porch when we had that call.
He's just plugging his song. Y'all go check out the video Front Porch by Dirty. I'm on a front porch selling cocaine.
All right. So here's the next song, Fuck Love. So now we know how it came about and what's it about. But let's break it down even further. Let's get it.
Wake up to the same old shit I deal with every day. And you're throwing all my fuck ups in my face. Trying to help you understand, but I don't know the words to say. How can I feel alive when I got one foot in the grave? I say fuck love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight. I say fuck love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight.
So is that your wife?
Oh no, that's not my wife. That's actually Jeff McCool's. I don't know if they're getting married. I don't think they're married, but I don't want to say fiance and get them in trouble. Yes. Fun fact: the other song I had on that album, "Take Back." We shot the video for it, which this song was on the same album. We shot it in reverse. We shot it instead of being out in front of the snow. We shot me in front of the fire, and then on the opposite side of the bed. So I just reversed the colors of the clothing. But the same girl was in it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't help but think about you. Yeah. Waking up and be without you. Yeah. Cause every song I make about you. trying to move on, I guess I never will. I keep pretending that I'm happy, but I never am. I try to separate from fake, it's never feeling real. And every time I reach the top, I find another hill. Wake up to the same old shit I deal with every day. And throwing all my fuck ups in my face. Trying to help you understand, but I don't know the words to say. How can I feel alive when I got one foot in the grave? I said for love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight.
A lot of people can relate to this when it comes to relationships, because I mean, you've been with your wife for 10 years. I've been with mine for 27 years. And
Flex.
well, what I'm saying is, I love my wife, but there are times that she gets on my nerves, and there's times I get on her nerves. And I know there's times that we're just like, fuck the dumb shit. You know,
No, yeah.
every relationship
100%.
has their, their roller coaster. So, I can feel the passion in this song.
I pulled up lyrics, so I'm not like fucking just shooting in the dark. This one wasn't so like poetic or like vague. It was like straight to the point. A lot of the shit I'm saying. You wake up to same old shit every day. You're throwing all my fuck ups. And everyone can relate to this. Always you're in the same shit over and over again. I know during this time period, I was dealing with a lot of my own shit mentally. Whereas I'm not going to say like I wasn't justified in the way I was feeling, like outside of these batch of songs. But I'm not going to say it was all on her, because I was dealing with my own shit. And you know how it is, man. Like when you fuck up, instead of taking accountability, the first thing to do is point your finger at other shit. You know what I mean? And at the time when I'm subconsciously not realizing I'm taking out a lot of my own insecurities or whatever the case may be, and making whatever's going on with her magnified by 10 times, because I don't want to be looked at like I'm the fault or the problem in this. But realistically, is the case. Not to say it couldn't have been different and been better too on her behalf, because it could have. It still can. It always can with any relationship. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is just the same old shit. Like every time I reach the top, I find another hill. Every time you think you're about to figure out a way to, this is all going to be happily ever after. It's not. There's always going to be something else. And I know we're in a lot better place than we were, but I still have these moments. You know what I mean? I'm human. A lot of people do.
Kid Christ said, Hard Talker is the only artist that put his ego aside and fuck with me. I am forever grateful for him. He's a great mentor.
I troll the shit. Me and him are like like how me and City Chief are. Me and Kid Crisis are like that. We literally talk shit to each other 90% of the time. But thank you, Kid Crisis. I really appreciate it, and I hope you go far in this contest.
I said for love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight. Maybe because we've grown apart and I no longer feel the same. Felt like I've been torn apart and I no longer know your name. Feel like I just gave too much and maybe I've been shortganged. Or maybe you're just bored and you're addicted to this sort of pain. Or maybe I'm just tripping. I just wish that you.
Maybe we've just grown apart and I no longer feel the same. Felt like I've been torn apart and I no longer know your name. Feel like I just gave too much. Maybe I've been shorted change. Like it's that like that line right there. It's like you feel like you're giving so much to the relationship and you're just not getting the same back. You know what I mean? I hate saying this shit because I don't want people to think whatsoever negative about my wife, and this is one of the reasons I understood why she wanted the album taken down from that title too, because a lot of my fans, they know like my kids' names, and my wife has shown up to shows, and I don't want people to look at her like, oh, that bitch, you know what I mean? Because she is a good woman. She's a great woman. I am forever grateful to have a woman like her, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I know with the shit I was going through at this time period, it felt like this. It still feels like this sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, that old saying, every successful man has a great woman behind him. That's a true statement.
Facts.
Without a doubt.
Go ahead.
I always say that the toughest job and the hardest job is in the world to me is being a wife and a mother, because
Yes.
they pick up so much slack because we're out working on our careers. We're constantly gone. Like, you're a musician. I was in the military. So you were constantly on the road. I was constantly in the field or being deployed. And
Yeah.
when you're away from your home, you're just focusing on the mission at hand. You're not thinking about soccer practice or homework or stuff like that. But our better halves are the ones that are picking up the slack and playing mom and dad. And it's hard on them. And sometimes we take them for granted.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I have to G check myself, so to speak, every once in a while, because like I have these moments where I'm like, I just want to like boom and be like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna tell you about you. But then I have to sit back and like think about it. Okay, like right out the gate, my wife is beautiful. Like I clearly just must have a good personality because she could do way better. But with that being said, this woman moved from another country. I met her when I was on tour in Europe. She moved from Europe to America, uprooted her life. I had a daughter at the time. She treated and raised my daughter like she was her own. I have two boys with my wife. There's no different how she treats the boys from my daughter. She gets disappointed in her, just like she gets disappointed in my sons. She doesn't go out. I could count on this hand how many times my wife has went out where I've not been there. I've given her, oh, here's $1,000. Go buy yourself something for Christmas or your birthday, whatever. And this bitch come back with new shoes for the boys, Peyton, video games. Like she spends this money and she's selfless. She doesn't buy stuff for herself. She'll be like, hey, do you mind if I get a new pair of shoes or something? I'm like, why would you even fucking ask me? Go buy them. I've got a fucking wall full of shoes and boots over here, and you're asking me, can you buy new shoes and shit? So yeah, like anytime I could complain, I'm also not naive to realize I'm a very lucky man.
I'm the same way, without a doubt.
With smile today. Separate sides of the bed, feels like a mile away. No use in using special words
right there.
I love you and forever when this.
All right, this line right here, this was always like I use the same line, I word it differently in another song on this project. I just wish that you would smile today. Separate sides of the bed feel like a mile away. And I always draw this picture in my head whenever I go to write these songs. It's this image that I say right here is that when y'all are together, it's like y'all are tangled in with each other. Y'all are like locked in, wrapped up in each other. And then like over time, you slowly grow apart. And people don't realize how significant that picture of being on the same bed with your backs facing each other and there's this big space between you. People don't realize how significant that is and how much that like will affect both parties in it. You know what I mean? I've always, that line right there, I say the same line in a different song in a different way because I always go to that imagery.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fucking house could barely hold together, then you wonder why I wake up to the same old shit I deal with every day. And you don't know my fuck ups in my face. I help you understand, but I don't know the words to say. How can I feel alive when I got one foot in the grave? I said for love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight. I said for love, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be lonely than be with you tonight.
I have all right, I'll wait for it to go. It'll be over. I have a thing. This is just this is kind of off subject, but I'll use this song as an example. I have a thing where like rappers, like you got Kid Crisis, Dirty, you got a lot of these dope rappers in the chat. They'll understand this. There's a thing when you're writing, it's called multis, where it's like smile today mile away. You're rhyming multiple syllables in the bar. You're not just rhyming the end vowel or the end syllable. So okay, that's first off, right out the gate. That's how I judge rappers. When I hear them rapping, and I'm like, are they stacking multis throughout their shit? That's how I judge a rapper on their skill level. Okay. But I also, there's these rappers that I call it the Tech Nine syndrome, where they're doing these and they're stacking multis and they're just saying, smile today, wild away, Kyle today, filed away, style today. And they're rhyming all these things frogs and crickets, logs and midgets, and bogs and bigots. And this is where I'll go to this line right here. I say, there's no use in using special words like I love you and forever when this fucking house can barely hold together. Sometimes you can get your point across easier by making it simpler. Like sometimes people will be like, I went through the cold dark and I felt a gust of wind on my hair and then I saw it, the moon settled. And they're like, what did that mean? You're like, I'm not okay. That's what it meant. I got one for you. Say it. I'm not okay. Stop using special words like I love you and forever when this fucking house could barely hold together. This isn't me rhyming. This isn't me rapping at this point. What the fuck? Let's fix this. And that sometimes will connect with the fan more than you being this poetic genius that drew paintings on a cave wall. Sometimes just saying, I'm not okay is enough.
Facts. That is very well true. Very well true.
I'm gonna try to fucking pull up this this other song. I know it's fucking. I had at one point memorized this song.
Now this next one is very, very. Your verses are very long.
I know.
Because if you pull the video up, the bottom of the video, you actually have all the lyrics there. That's how.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's because we shot a video. So here's what happens is whenever I shoot a video to a song, about an hour before we go shoot the video, I'll listen to the song and go back and write them down. And the way because I'm pulling it up now too, and I can see the lyrics. The way I memorize things are in sections. I see 4 lines, 4 lines, 4 lines, 4 lines, and I have to memorize it and burn it in my brain like that. So this is the only reason there's lyrics for this is because I had to actually type it out to memorize it.
That's what we call modulating.
Yeah, okay. It's always been a visual thing to me. Music in general, like now that I'm doing production, I remember Kanye West did a thing years ago, like back in college dropout days, where he's like, I see it in shapes. I see music in shapes. And I don't see music in shapes. I see mixing in shapes, like the way you'll round something off or you'll make something a tight corner. But like with beats, I always see them in certain spots where they're supposed to hit. Even if I'm tapping it out on the keyboard, I could still see where the note pocket is visually in my brain.
So here's a little fun fact. I hear a lot of people saying fun fact here lately, so I'm going to use that too. And this goes for any artist that may be in the chat. And if you're having difficulty remembering a song, I can show you a technique where you can memorize a 1-page document in less than 30 minutes.
Please tell me how.
Okay, I'll show you. So this is a little trick that I learned when I was a drill sergeant. So in drill sergeant school, there's 36 modules that you have to teach the privates in drill and ceremony, like position of attention, left face, right face, salute, parade rest, stand at ease, forward march, column left, column right, half step, stack and take arms, form a line of squad, form a line of 2. So all your drill and ceremony commands are all considered modules. There's 36 modules total. Okay. So the best way to do is you break it down in sentences. So this right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 lines in this verse in verse 1. I can show you how to learn this in 10 minutes. It's real. You start with the first line and you say that line out loud for 1 minute. just constantly repeating it.
Okay.
Then you go close your eyes and say it without looking at it.
Yeah.
Once you can say that line without looking at it, then go to the second line, say that out loud for a minute.
Okay.
Close your eyes, then say the first line and the second line together.
Yeah.
And you going that down through all 10 lines, and you'll have that whole verse memorized in 10 minutes.
All right. It's good. This is like a method that is taught to people.
Yeah.
All right. I just recently, and this has been on the last like 3 videos we've done. What I do is, again, the way you have it written out right here is like in a paragraph format.
Right.
But if you go, like the line is, I've been trying hard not to break. Wait, no. It's so hard trying to give them what they want. Okay, that's a line. I'm so hard trying to give them what they want. So bump and a bit bump and dun 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 bam bump and a bump bump bump. All right, so 4. I'll do those 4, and what I do is literally what you just said. I'll wrap those 4 lines, and I keep it on loop. And I keep it on loop in my thing. I'm reading them. 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 Then I'll turn and go so hard trying to give them what they want and try to do it. Then I go to the next set of 4 bars. I do the same thing. Once I do those 4 bars, and usually a verse is 16 lines. Once I do those 4 bars, I put all 8 together. Now I go da 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 da, and I do it until I can get those 8 bars perfectly. Then I do the same concept with the next set of 4. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This might be longer. I think it's 24, but I do the next set of 4. Once I got those down real well, I put all 16 together, and then I start doing it. And then I turn to the side and see if I could do it without looking at it. And this is why visually,
that's called modulating.
I had no idea that. A lot of things. What did you say? Walt Lamb. You said Walt Lamb did the writing thing. I did an interview on Country Rap Report with Spank and Vic a couple years ago, and Spank heard me saying how I make music. What I do is I take my phone and I pull out Notepad, and this is before like I was making my beats. So I'll go through beats, and as soon as I get the beat, I open up a sound recorder. Open up a sound recorder, and as soon as I press play on the beat, I'll press record and let it go, and I start mumbling shit. And then as the hook comes in, I'll start coming up with a hook idea, and it's just I'm spitting out vowels. So I'm like, no, and no, the same, and nothing like so for Fall from Grace, so to speak. And then I'll go back and then I'll add words that fit those syllables and structures. And I remember Spank telling me, he goes, that's a method that major label artists and all these people use. And I had no idea this was a thing. I just knew it worked because back in the day, I would listen to beats and I'd come up with an idea. And I'm like, fuck, what was the idea I came up with? So now I'm like Seth Anthony, Dusty Lee, or anyone. They'll send me songs, and they're like, "Hey man, you down to get on this?" I'm like, "I'll listen to the first beginning for like 4 bars of the beat," and I'm like, "Yes, I'm down," because Dusty Lee and Seth always make good music, so I'll get on it. And they're like, "What do you think of the song?" I go, "I didn't listen to it yet. I'm gonna wait." And they're like, "Well, tell me what you think." I can't. I have to wait until I could play the song somewhere, and then have my phone out to record my method of my madness, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just so I could, if not, you're going to get like just me forcing something on it. That first idea I get is what's going to be what I do to it. But it's the same thing with the modules. I didn't realize that was a thing people did.
Yeah. So they call it, you got to modulate to graduate.
Sounds like an E40 bar.
But it's the same thing. Like, so when soldiers go, and Kid Crisis can understand this, and so can Menace because they were in the military. And whenever you went to like a Soldier of the Month board or a promotion board, they would give you this study guide, and it would have thousands of questions in it. And basically, you write the questions on a 3x5 card, and you write the answers on the back. So you might have a stack like 8 inches high, and you sit there and you read them, and until you memorize the answer. And if you memorize the answer, you put it in one pile, and the ones you don't know, you put it in the other pile. So eventually, that 8-inch stack gets down to 0, and your memorization gets up to 8 inches, and then
And
that's how people
bro,
passes the board.
I literally do my kids' homework with this. My youngest is in kindergarten, and my older son too. When I do words, I'll say the words or I'll say the definitions, and he's got to pick them. I see the ones he messes up, and I keep them off to the side. And then I'll go through the words again, and I know what this motherfucker does. He memorizes the order to say the answer. So I start saying them in different orders, but I always take the ones he messes up on and I'll throw it in there randomly until he gets it right and doesn't memorize what he's saying, but memorizes the answer.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm an awful teacher, by the way. I'm a terrible teacher.
All right. So the last one that we're going to break down, completely numb. Now this was released last year, September.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your mindset when you wrote this?
I know this specific song. I had to hear it back to like know what I was talking about, but I know the specific song why I recorded it. This was when I did this song when I was on Mako. Same with Fall from Grace. A lot of those songs, like at the time, I knew I was like it was probably like 4 or 5 months before I was officially off Mako. I kind of knew I wasn't going to be on Mako much longer, and not in no bad thing either. I know a lot of people had issues or whatever. I've never had no issues with Bravo or Sav. They've been cool with
You
it.
completed your agreement and you just moved on.
And I had a group of songs, but this one I remember Bravo sent me like a track, and he goes, "Listen to this beat," and I listened to it, and he goes, "I want you to get on here and just rap. I don't care what you rap about, just rap. I don't want no country rap bullshit. Just make a rap song, some heartfelt shit. Like do whatever the fuck you want to it." And he sent me the beat, and I'm like, I'm not crazy about this beat, but I got a beat that's in this vein, and I had already paid for the beat at the time for this track right here. And I know that's why I made this song, because Bravo like was poking me with a cattle prod. I just don't remember what this song's about.
Completely numb.
Yeah. It's so hard trying to give them what they want. I'm burnt out, feel like giving up, I'm done. It turns out that no one gives a fuck. These dark clouds are blotting out the sun. Stay on top of it, man, I had it up to here. And right back in my thinking isn't clear. I might snap and it's driven in by fear. To write raps, y'all just wanna hear a song. I just wanna feel calm. Man, fuck that, a couple of kids are depending on me. I be grinding for a reason, these motherfuckers are phony. If I told you that I love you, it doesn't mean that you owe me. If it ain't reciprocated, then fuck them, tell them to blow me. Bone grizzle, kicking it back like a cold pistol. I ain't dealing with your problems, bitch, I got my own issues. You start thinking that it's you cause they don't get along with you. Then you start to contemplate, is there something wrong with you? It's simple, I don't need your fake ass love, all your fake ass daps and your fake ass hugs. It's just fuck me, I need the same energy, bitch. Quit pretending like we're friends, we ain't never been it. And I say this, I don't know.
Woo-hoo, boy, that ain't some real shit right there. That is 100% facts.
All right, I'll try to break this down little by little. It's so first off, I'm gonna be a douchebag right here. This is where my ego will shine. I love this pocket. This first like set of 8 bars. It's so hard trying to give them what they want. That a lot of rappers don't realize this. I'm gonna throw this out there, and this isn't like that holier than thou, or I'm better than everyone, or this is classes in session. But like, y'all don't realize how important the pocket is. The pocket is like, it'll make or break. You could say the dumbest shit alive. If the pocket ain't it, that's one thing I don't hate about the younger generation. As an old head hip hop head, I don't mind moving on with the times. I love what these new rappers are doing with their pockets and their cadences and the little ad lib, fill in, like carrying the song. I love that shit. And this is one of them tracks where, like, I remember when I came up with the thing, I was like, ba da 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 ba da na na won't ma been gonna pop da. I just wanted to dance all over this pocket, and this is what drove the song to be what it was. I did this verse. Normally, any song I do, I always record the hook first. If the hook ain't dope, I don't even attempt to do verses. This song started with the verse first. I knew in my head I wanted to rap on it. But it's so hard trying to give them what they want. I'm burnt out, feel like giving up. I'm done. It turns out that no one gives a fuck. These dark clouds are blotting out the sun. It's just the bullshit I'm dealing with. It blotting out the sun. That's one of them poetic bars where it's like nothing about this is good anymore. This shit is just getting fucking redundant at this point. And then that's why I say stay on topic, man. I've had it up to here. I'm right back and my thinking isn't clear. I might snap and it's driven in by fear to write raps. Y'all just want to hear a song. I just want to feel calm. Inevitably is I have to make this music. This goes back to that shit. Stuff becomes motive driven. Like Justin Time said this on the rundown. He goes, I don't know how he worded it, but he's right. It was along the lines of what I'm about to say is, as soon as money gets involved, the dynamic of the way you create music changes. Because say like you make a song about going to the club, you make a song about your daughter, you make a song about going swimming. If the song about your daughter goes popular, you're gonna make 100 songs about your daughter. You know what I mean? To try to recreate that magic. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. Make a song about your daughter, but it's no longer that concept of like, I just want to make music, whatever comes to me. You start getting a motive driven behind it, and then people don't realize, like I say, stay on topic. I've had it up to here. I write back and my thinking isn't clear. I might snap because it's driven in by fear to write raps. Y'all just want to hear a song. Like a lot of these fans, they just want to hear the song. I just want to feel calm. Like I don't want to feel this anxiety I have. You know what I mean? And
Right.
a lot of people don't realize some of my best friends that are on this label, Dirty, Simple Man, Breadwin won't say it. Breadwin gets anxiety. Adam, we all get anxiety. We all have like, it doesn't mean anxiety socially, or it could be different for all of us, but we all got this weight of this. I don't want to say the word burden. That's not the right word, but there's like a pressure of like people are counting on you. And again, the music becomes motive driven. Then from there, I say, man, fuck that. I got a couple of kids that are depending on me. I'd be grinding for a reason. These motherfuckers are phony. That's plain straight to the point. If I told you that I love you, it doesn't mean that you owe me. If it ain't reciprocated, then fuck it. Tell them to blow me. Like if I tell you, like I love you, I fuck with you, and I don't get the same I love back, I'm good. We don't got to talk about it. Suck my dick. We can move on. You know what I mean?
Back. Say that for the people in the back.
Bro, like that people don't realize this, man. Anger, resentment is bad for your health.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100% bad. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a doctor, but I think it's clinically proven. It is not good for you. Let's take away the religion aspect of it. Like I feel like it. Resentment and anger ain't good for my soul. I know God don't like ugly. You don't like me? Fuck you. I move on tomorrow. You'll have to remind me that it's fuck you because I don't care about you anymore. Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and dwell on this shit and let you get a piece of rent-free space in my mind. Suck my dick, move on. I don't care. Now, if it goes further than that, that's up to you, and I'm welcome to do it either way you want to do it. But if it ain't reciprocated, then fuck them, tell them to blow me. Tell them blow me. Bone Grizzle kicking it back like a Colt pistol. I know on the internet it says cold pistol. It's Colt. But I have a slur, I guess. I ain't dealing with your problems, bitch. I got my own issues. You start thinking that it's you because they don't get along with you. Then you start to realize that there's something. Then you start to contemplate that there's something wrong with you. You get to a point, and I do this, where like motherfuckers, the issues going on, you start thinking this is me. This ain't. maybe this is me. There's something fucked up with me. And this is just like, fuck you. There's not. You're being a piece of shit. And that's why I go into it's simple. I don't need your fake ass love, fake ass apps, or your fake ass love. It's fuck me. I need the same energy, bitch. Quit pretending like we're friends when we ain't never been in. You know what I mean? Like we don't need to do this dance around, pretend like we like each other thing. Just don't like me.
Exactly. That's why.
Oh, what?
Chocolate muffin.
Yes, you can. But take a plate and sit at the table with it.
Yeah.
If I walk out there and see without a table, plate, you're in trouble.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Do I have half or full?
Man, go ahead and treat yourself to a whole one, dog.
Okay.
Shut my door though. Okay.
You know, that's why the last month I've been on a kick, and I know everybody loves drama and drama sells and all that, but I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I'm reverting back to like nursery school times. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like seriously. If you don't like me, okay, cool. You ain't gotta come in and cuss me out. I'm not gonna cuss you out. If you don't like me, cool. We can coexist. Just you go your way, I'll go my way. It's just that simple.
That's one thing I am proud of and stand firm on. I don't think there's a motherfucker in my camp that you could say something negative about. Dirty, simple, Breadwin. I've take pride in that. People cannot like me. They cannot like my music. They can't say anything negative about me that I've done something wrong to them. I'm very simple, man. If you don't fuck with me, I'm not even mad at it. Cool.
Right.
Keep it moving. I
Exactly.
keep to myself. Y'all leave me the fuck out of it.
All right, here we go.
What's expected of me, but I know, yeah, I know that inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow. When today won't let me breathe, I can hardly feel. I got nothing left, and inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow. When the day won't let me. What's real? Saying you gon' ride from the gate, but no matter what's
Yes,
in front
you
of
can.
you never try to break. And the people that you'll die for, you'll die for. Even if they detour while they're riding on their high horse. A simple living, do anything just to get it. If it means me or you, I am with it, yeah. Bitch, I got 3 children and they ain't gon' miss a dinner. You can see a good man become a killer, Lord forgive me. I've been trying to repent, but fighting this deep stress. And now in my respect, I fire and eject the bottom. Even though I'm trying to deflect my problems. Sick of living life with regret. A cold heart, feeling like I'm empty inside. While you're dealing with your envy and pride. I'm feeling like that one thing you pray for your whole damn life. Then what you got, you just set it aside. Don't talk your shit, I'm not lift, I ain't letting it ride. I'll take a blade to the knot, I will sever the ties. Sleep well, know at the end of the night we are through, me and you, it won't never be right. I'm here to tell her no.
That goes right there back to what you were saying. Cut that tie, and at the end of the night, I'm gonna sleep well.
Yeah. I would go. I got the lyrics pulled up, so I feel like I can talk about it better. I don't know what is expected of me, but I know. But I'm gonna sing the ad lib. Yeah, I know that inside I'm completely numb. I can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow when today won't let me breathe. Like that goes back to the anxiety thing. Like this is something it's not like a thing I've gotten over. It's something. It's a daily reminder. It's a daily prayer when I wake up, when I go to bed, that I can't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to have its own worries as it comes. I can only deal with what's right in front of me. But like, I don't know what is expected of me. Inside, I'm completely numb. Like, it's the whole like, I don't know what the fuck y'all want, man. I know right now I've gotten to the point I just don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? When today won't let me breathe, I can hardly feel. I got nothing left, and inside I'm completely numb. Oh wow, I just recycled shit. Can't become who I worry about tomorrow when today won't let me breathe. Same concept. I'm not going to give a fuck about tomorrow when I've got my own shit to deal with right here, right this second. Into the verse, what's real saying you're gonna ride from the gate, but no matter what's in front of you, you never try to break. And the people that you die for, you'll die for, even if they detour while they're riding in their high horse. That's it. You got those motherfuckers that you fuck with, and you fuck with the long way, and then they get a little bit of whatever, and now they're just like, I'm too cool for you now, and they answering phone calls, and they act brand new. You know what I mean? So whatever. saying that you'll ride from the gate, but let me get where I'm at. All right, another a simple living, do anything just to get it. If it means me or you, I am with it. I got 3 children and they ain't gonna miss a dinner. If see a good man become a sinner, Lord forgive me. This is where I start just trying to. I know specifically on this part from here down this is me trying to flex the ins and out of like remember the last song I said sometimes saying stuff simply versus stacking multis. This is where I was trying to like I'm rhyming a multi here, rhyming a new multi here that doesn't rhyme with this line. Then the next rhyme under that I'm rhyming with the rhyme up here, and then the follow-up rhyme to that I'm rhyming with 2. So 1 and 3 are gonna rhyme, and 2 and 4 are gonna rhyme, but kind of half quarter bars. So where am I at again? Simple living and anything, just get it. Lord, forgive me. I've been trying to repent and fighting this deep stress. Actually, I'm wrong. This is all just the same pocket. And fighting this deep stress, denying my respect. Oh, here it is. And fire and eject the bottom. Even though I'm trying to deflect my problems, sick of living life with regret. So I'm trying to. This was what I was just trying to flex with raps, with the lyrics. But if you break it down, all the shit is coincides with what I'm talking about in the song. A cold heart feeling like I'm empty inside. Okay, I love this line. A cold heart feeling like I'm empty inside while you're dealing with your envy and pride. I feel like that one thing you prayed for your whole damn life, that once you got it, you just set it aside. This is something everyone deals with. Lord, just give me enough till I get that new truck. Lord, that's all I need. I just need that new truck. Get that new truck. Lord, all I need is that new house. Just a bigger house. Get that new house. Lord, all I need is another truck in my driveway. If I get that other truck, I'll be good because this will be taken. Lord, and then you get that and you just get put to the side. It's always something new. Instead of sitting back and just appreciating what you have and being content.
Exactly.
Where am I at? I got lost. Cold heart feeling like let's get it. You just said it. Go and talk your shit. I'm not Lyft. I ain't letting it ride. Okay, Lyft, like Uber, Lyft, letting it ride. I'll take a blade to the knot. I will sever the ties, like sever the ties of relationship. These bars aren't complicated, and when I read them off and try to explain like they are, I feel like a douchebag. Like, yo, you saw that? It was so intricate. Fucking dork. I'll sever the ties. Sleep well. No, at the end of the night, we are through me and you. It won't never be right. I'm here to tell them no. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a very vague, open-ended song. A lot of people can relate to it in their own way.
I do have a special guest that wants to come up and finish the second half with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dirty.
Look
what
at
up?
him. It's so dark. All right,
I'm down at the fire, dude.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm just vaping, you know.
Yeah, vape it up, dog. Blow them clouds.
I used to make fun of anyone I saw vaping. I wouldn't do it out loud. I'd keep it to myself and I'd call them gay in my brain. But now I'm like blowing dudes on the daily.
Hey, brother.
Oh, man.
Maybe that was too soon. I don't know.
Bro, I remember JB, rest in peace, Juice Daily. I remember we were at a mud park. For those that don't know, Juice Daily is black. We were at a mud park and he's like, yeah, this guy kept going, brother, hey, brother, hey, brother. He's like, and I didn't know if he meant it like racist or like Hulk Hogan. He told me, I'll let you eat off my fork. I like black people.
Oh, my. All right, here we go.
Don't know what's expected of me, but I know that inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow. When today won't let me breathe, I can hardly feel. I got nothing left, and inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend expected of me, but I know, yeah, I know that inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow when today won't let me breathe. I can hardly feel.
Can you pause
I
it for a
got
second?
nothing left inside.
All right, it's the hook again, but I will dive a little deeper into this. This is something that I do a lot, and Dirty's here. He'll be down here not next weekend, but the following weekend, right?
Yeah.
This is something like for artists, like okay, again though, this artists that like are singing on the records, uh, harmonies, like being creative with harmonies is like so important, and it's not just like in the hooks. Harmony isn't just you and inside I'm completely numb, and just singing it higher than that. Like a harmony is when you're singing in the same key on the same timing, but new notes, not just higher notes, not just lower octave notes, because those are just stacks at that point. They're just higher octave, lower octave. A harmony. So the main vocal is inside I'm completely numb, and the harmony is and inside I'm completely numb. It's singing a new note in the thing. And one thing I always hear rappers do. This just isn't just in country rap. When they're doing their backups in their verses, they'll if the rhyme is like the people that will die for will die for. All right, they'll now when they're gonna ad lib and do a backup, the people that will die for. They'll just say it the same way. Go in there and try find a new tone that's in key with the song. So if you're in like, I'm not telling you to learn A minor or A minor.
A minor.
Not telling you to learn the chord progression, but you could hear when, if you're not tone deaf, you could hear when you're singing out of key. So instead of just stacking the vocal with the exact same tone you're already fucking doing in the verse, say a harmony to it. It doesn't matter if you're rapping, your rap is still in a key. Like I put auto-tune on my verses. You don't hear it, but I put it in there as a mixing technique because I'm rapping in a key, whether I like people like to believe it or not. So what I'll do is like, so people that will die for, instead of going die for, I'll go, will die for. Like I'm saying a note that will complement the chord progression of the song, but I'm not going to say it in the exact same tone I said originally. So a simple live and do anything just to get it. If it means me or you, I am with it. Underneath, I'm going a simple living, what are the lyrics? A simple living, do anything just to get it. If it means me or you, I am with it. I'm going to harmonize it. So whenever I put that in the mix, it stands out in its own way. It just doesn't sound like a louder vocal. You know what I mean?
Got you. That does make sense though.
Kicking game.
Yeah, it's just Dirty. Whenever he's done this his whole career as well, but that's one thing. Like he's one of the few artists that like when I sit in the studio with him and Corey Spires, of course, she's a great singer, but he's one of the few artists that like when I say like you've been in the studio with me with other people, we'll record the hook. I'm like, do you want me to do harmonies to it? Because I know they're not going to be able to do the harmonies. They're just not going to be able to catch him. Where I'll say them to him and he'll fucking nail them. He'll fucking nail them. That's a bad one. He's a machine.
All right, here we go.
I'm completely numb. I don't know what's expected of me, but I know, yeah, I know that inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow when today won't let me breathe. I can hardly feel. I got nothing left, and inside I'm completely numb. Can't comprehend why I worry about tomorrow when the day won't let me breathe.
Hey T, real quick,
Yes, sir.
pause this. You're on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, I want to show you something. Type in Alanis Morissette UK Festival or European Festival. like 93, and maybe 93. I think it is.
Alana
94.
Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. I'm about to expose me. Bro, I remember watching this one day. I was telling Brethren, I was like, yo, watch this. I watched this like religion when I was a kid. This was like the first music like I truly loved. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, that's what I do.
What's the name of what do you want
It's
to
like Europe Festival 93.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when we could see the thumbnails if we're able to. I don't remember exactly what it was. I know I recorded it on a VHS when I was younger, and I watched this shit.
Man, I don't know what to do with my hands without beer.
You're not drinking?
No.
Bro, get a vape, bro. It's easy. Just
No, I'm good. I'm trying to kick these fucking Zins right now.
That's funny.
Gum chewing, I guess, is next.
Tums.
All right.
What the fuck? I know it's gonna look old. She's wearing a white t-shirt. I feel like you could play the "You Ought to Know" video and it'll still get my point across. No, that ain't it. All that Outlaw Nation in your suggestions. Damn, where is it? Maybe did you write 90? Do not 94. Type in 94.
Just it right here.
Down. No, it should be like daylight out, and she's wearing right there. That's it. The one with the guy's face.
This one right here.
Believe it or not, yeah, this is it. That's the drummer for the Foo Fighters that passed away. He used to play.
Nothing dims my light like a migraine. With Nurtec ODT, I found relief.
The only migraine medication that helps treat and prevent all in one.
To those with migraine,
Thank you very much.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I'm no version of me, she's a bird like me. Would she go down on you when I hit her? Does she speak out like a day? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make her an excellent mother. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it up for it to be your wife. No.
It's when it drops.
And every time you speak her name, she know how you told me, hold me until you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess that left when you went away.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that is.
How you guys?
Bro, I never knew it. I knew in my head the West Borland. When I'd go down, like get out my yard or like hard tracks like that, I knew I had the West Borland snap because I practiced that as a kid religiously. That I like loved the way they jammed out on stage, and when they had like Fred would fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was.
Fun
I
fact
remember.
on you guys.
Who is that?
Miss
This is
Corey.
Corey. I was added.
Oh, nice.
What's
I-
up?
I-
Y'all,
but-
y'all can't see my face. I look like trash right now. But fun fact,
Oh,
that
you're good.
song was actually written about Dave Coulee, the guy who plays Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey, cut it
Yeah,
out.
the whole album was written about him.
Yeah, crazy.
But
Who would've
that
thought
is literally
Uncle Joey would break some hearts.
that's literally the. I remember showing that to Bredwin, being like, "Yo, I used to watch this," and as I'm watching, I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking." Channeling Alanis Morissette's European festival show. I had no idea. I knew in my head Wes Borland and Fred Durst shit. Never thought about Alanis Morissette. I was like,
That's
oh
hilarious.
shit, Stroke Hands from Alanis.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, since I got Dirty and Corey up here, let me ask you this: how is it working for Hard Target or working with Hard Target?
No, 4 is you had to set it right. You said 4. That was right. You stick with it.
He's great.
I don't feel sincerity.
No, honestly, like he has taught me so much within the past like 2, almost 3 years that I've been with TrailerMade. Like I have learned so much, and I tell him all the time like how thankful I am just to soak up knowledge from him and just
And alcohol.
helping me and everything. No,
Twisted teas.
twisted
Oh,
teas
God.
forever.
Well, let me ask you this, Corey: how was it shooting a video of checking account?
You know, that was really the first thing I ever did with them, and
Are you serious?
yeah,
First
like
video.
the first video, yeah, and I was.
You're probably thinking, what in the
I was
world
like,
did I get
what the
myself into?
frick did I just get myself into? I was like, these people are probably insane. Need to be locked away.
That is a hilarious video. I love that video.
Right.
That's if not the top video, it's 100% top 3
Oh, it's hilarious.
from
And
us. Okay.
And I'm
You know,
gonna tell you what sets it off.
I
Jeff
said
from
that we should have
Moccasin
done
Creek.
it this past
Yeah,
weekend
yeah.
at Soul of the
Jeff-
South. We were all there.
You know, Jeff is very what is the word? He's like you, Dirty. Y'all beat yourselves down a lot.
Yeah.
And Jeff, I don't get it, man. He's good on camera. He's got a good personality. The motherfucker can talk. You know what I mean? And he's got charisma. Like that video just to show he dressed like a fucking bum in the video, and he's like a highlight of the video.
Yep. He showed up with the like fucking dirt smeared on him and dirty clothes. He's like, yeah, I got this bum shit.
Well, the very first line when he comes out, pill juice. I mean, that just sets the tone. It just sets the tone of the whole video. But now, Hard Target, you said something funny. You said that Dirty and Jeff beats himself down. Like, you do that a lot yourself.
No, these guys are bad though, especially this one down here.
Oh, if that ain't the pot in the kettle, buddy.
What, are you being racist now? Is that what we're doing after we talk?
No.
Juice?
You motherfucker.
I think it's just part of being an artist. I mean, because we all kind of self-deprecate in some kind of way. But that's mainly how I get inspiration, is from self-deprecation. So
I get inspiration from defecating.
Corey's half our age, so she still has another 20-some years of life kicking the shit out of her before she gets to this level.
Yeah.
So you're like the youngest in the group, right, Corey?
I am, yeah. I'm the youngest. But I'm also the mother of everyone. So.
Pot calling the kettle. No. I think for any good artist, even there's always the choice few. I think it takes life to like really build a solid artist. Like you get artists that blow up at 17, 16, like a lot of these rappers nowadays they do, but you also see what the fuck they do. They go buy $100,000 chains, cars that they're leasing, and not buying house, real estate, and all that shit. It takes like you put that money in me and Dirty's hands and shit like that. We're gonna buy property. We're gonna buy real estate and shit like. Corey's gonna bedazzle something.
Broadway.
No, I take that back.
House with a rhinestone
Corey
door
actually
knob.
owns their house, owns a business. She's like doing way better than I am. So,
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of business do you own?
I have a clothing
bedazzling shit.
No. Yeah, long
Yes,
story
she does.
short. No, I have a clothing boutique in my
A what?
hometown. A clothing boutique, like for women's clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's artesian.
It is.
Yeah, she left her
Oh my God, my
headphones here at my
AirPods.
house. Yeah, her bedazzled headphones.
Oh my God. Did you do that yourself?
No, I bought it like that from TJ Maxx.
Oh, okay. I was ready to say, good Lord. You got too much time on your hand.
No. I would.
She's
lose
just really
patience if I
quick
had to
with
sit
it.
there. Yeah, I would lose my mind. Let's see. Dirty watched me bedazzle something one time, and it was a shirt with Dog the Bounty Hunter on it that said Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, this should be a conversation we have off the camera, but realistically, I want Corey to like design me like a vest or a jacket, and we definitely need to do it for Dirty and Simple Man. Like do some like think of Dirty and what would you do for his shit?
I want a Razor Ramon vest.
Hey yo.
I probably put like a shark on it.
Hey yo.
Well, since I got it pulled up, let's play it. Here's checking account with Simple Man.
Wow.
Moccasin Creek, Dirty, Crowny, and Corey Spires.
Bigger juice! You look far enough up a monkey's ass, you can see China in the winter.
Well, watch out. You big as hell out here on the curve like
Hey,
this.
you don't know me. I know you.
How you know me?
Cause your mama said, you know him? I said, I'm the baby.
Cracker. Oh, shit.
Dirt
Cracker.
dog. What's happening, baby?
The way he approached Crowny, it's like, I know what you were about to say. No. This look, Pop Off Fresh said it best in the chat. Y'all need to make a trailer-made movie, like for
I've
real.
literally been saying we need to do a YouTube channel and have designated days of the week for everyone to post. But
Y'all should make a movie.
Man, my main man, Dirt. What's up, baby?
My bad, pause it. The best part of this video is right here. Crown's in the back. He got Simple Man goes, mattress
fur.
And walks
Money
Back it
laundering.
Look at that face.
Oh, baby.
Crown's in the back. Good to see you too, man. Mattress firm, nice. Crowny! What's up, baby? What's up, man? Damn. What's up, man? New shoes. New shoes you got. You got new shoes. I already know what you're about to say. Nah, bro, nah. So what's up, though, bro? I sent you that hook. You never hit me up. I got John Blaze shit. Man, my phone, bro. You didn't listen to it? I sent it to the email you gave me, bro. It's don't send me no more shit at hotmail.com. It went through. Say it went through. You never heard it? No. You know what? Bet I got you though.
Pulls out this dirty ass earbud.
Let's go listen to it on the speaker or something, man.
Bet that.
Hey, pause real quick. I think we all forgot to mention that this was a functioning liquor store that was open while we were shooting this video.
Yeah. The dude at the end, the dude at the very end when me and Corey are underneath the counter, there was nobody behind the counter. Yeah, it was a customer. He's like, what the fuck? Like, he literally was just wanted to get his shit and get the fuck out. He's like, what's going on?
How did you convince him to let you shoot a video there?
Dolph, man. Dolph knows everyone around fucking town.
So this was done in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a liquor store we frequent.
Yeah. And this $100 bill I'm about to drop, by the end of the day, Jeff had stuck it in his shirt, and that I didn't even want to touch it. It was so disgusting from sweat and dirt and everything.
So far, Jeff made the most money off the video then.
I might spend my money at the 5 and dime. Might buy me a sack of dope. I've been on about a whole bar time to time. Pass out, woke up on the floor. See, I moved to the music, nothing nothing to prove. Two chicks in the bathroom stall. We did the Humpty Hump and took a bumpty bump. Broke out and she stole my straw.
This song, the only reason everyone's on it too, is because Dirty sent it to Jeff. They sent it to Simple Man, and everyone got the song. He's like, "Someone want to finish this?" And I remember Corey was coming down that weekend. I think we recorded it that morning, her hook, and I just mapped the song out. But Jeff wanted to do the song, then Simple Man wanted to do the song, and then Crown ended up doing a verse to it too because it was sitting there. And Dirty had said, "Yeah, whoever wants it, do it." They all wrote verses to it and ended up doing them. And in my head, I'm like, Corey's coming down. I want her to be in one of these videos. So it literally, it was an accident. Everyone got on it. It was Dirty sending it to everyone. They all just on their own wrote verses.
That's cool.
I said a tick-tock, night don't stop. Hands go up like 12 o'clock. DJ spins, shots begin from the windows to the wall. And through a whiskey lens, I see your friends. Sweat till I hear last call. Bend over, baby, touch your knees. I spend my money however I please. Come on now.
I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend that shit however I want. One time, one time, one time. I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend it. You can't have it when I'm gone. No, you can't have that shit.
Just got paid and I'm heading to the corner store. And I'm about whatever I want.
I'm not even supposed to be here tonight.
Got all my friends down. I just got some cash to blow. Cause I can spend that shit when I'm gone.
No, you can't have that shit.
I'ma holler at a bitch with no game. Said I'm fine, but she smoking on propane. I don't even think that I know her whole name. I'm too right, but I'm ambidextrous. So cold, better check my necklace. I blow money like I can't remember this. What? Wait, fuck, chill. This drink got me swerving around this room. I don't even know what the fuck to do. I've been laid back trying to find.
Who produced the beat?
That's Jake Angel beat.
Jake Angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The fire ass beat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Find my groove. Yeah. Keep it 10 toes like it's 5 times 2. Love me a bitch that'll buy my food. Even though I might lose. Yeah.
I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend that shit however I want. One time, one time, one time. I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend it. You can't have it when I'm gone. No, you can't have that shit.
Just got paid and I'm heading to the corner store. And I'm about whatever I want.
One time, one time, one time.
Got all my friends down. I just got some cash to blow. Cause I can spend that shit when I'm gone.
No, you can't have that shit.
Wanna be a baller, blue collar, came to work late, trying to make $1. Holla if you paid tonight. Weekends inside, everything alright. I hit the highway on a motherfucking Friday. Bitch, get out my way, get out my way, out the way. Boy, I'm about to hit them all up. Bills paid, caught up, clearance rack, all us. I might splurge on a hat to match. These shoes ain't coming as some Apple Jacks. I ain't mad at that. And yo, I might be broken in jokes that ain't funny on the regular, but guess who been managing their money? And you ain't gonna get nothing from me. Too bad, bummy. And that's just how it bees, like bugs that make honey.
I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend that shit however I want. One time, one time, one time. I just paid my bills and there's a little bit of money in my checking account. And I'm gonna spend it. You can't have it when I'm gone. No, you can't have that shit.
Just got paid and I'm heading to the corner store. And I'm about whatever I want.
One time, one time, one time.
Got all my friends down. I just got some cash to blow. Cause I can spend that shit when I'm gone.
No, you can't have that shit.
That dude right there.
Yeah.
He legit was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, let me back that up.
Oh, you can't have that shit.
His face.
Me and Brad. Me and Bradwin's part's the best though.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
For the record, this was your idea.
We are fucked.
Yeah.
We didn't have a cameraman back behind the counter. We just had the camera on a chair there in front of us, real low. So that dude legit was just like, none of us saw it till we were watching playback. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
That's crazy.
That was one of our best videos.
And didn't the beer just start spilling out dirty in the cooler?
Yeah, one hit the floor and the shit blew up. No, Brett was like, just go with it. I was like, all right, well, fuck it. Now I'm soaked in beer anyway.
Bro, you have a look where you go like this in the camera. You're like,
oh, I know.
Like when you're looking through the cooler. I'm like, that's the definition of why people need to know dirty. Right there, that moment.
That's why I'm never going to get over.
Oh, yeah.
Was that one of your coolest video shoots you ever did?
I think so. I think it was fun as hell.
I mean, All Day, you weren't there for that, but if you watch All Day in the second verse, I'm plastered. Like Bredwin literally had to like, yo, fucking give me 2 more takes because I was trash.
Are you talking about the one at the pool party?
Yeah, there's a scene in that video. People don't know this. A guy walks up to the camera and shakes a giant bag of ecstasy. I didn't know that until like a year later. That was in the video. Bredwin edited the video and didn't know that.
I gotta go back and look at it.
And you know what? Double Wide was fun. Double Wide was really fun.
Oh yeah, Double Wide. Yeah, that was really fun.
Just thought we all were like, all right, find the stupidest stuff we could do.
Can't Go Home was fun too.
That was the same day we shot the same
hot, sweaty corner.
Yeah.
Now, when I interviewed you, you were talking about the video all day. You said at one point somebody was holding you up, weren't they?
What you mean, me?
Yeah, when you were sitting by the pool, they like had to put their knee in your back to keep you from falling over.
That possibly 100%. Oh yeah, I know you're talking about that girl. I was like leaning on her.
Yeah,
I was me just chilling like that. I'm married. I remember watching the video afterwards and being like, "Yo, Bradwin, you got to cut around some of this, bro." Like, my wife don't get jealous like that, but there's some questionable stuff.
Sweating bullets.
Yeah.
Here we go all day.
Yeah.
Got them 15s ticking, my shoe clean dripping. 120 on the dash, I don't need about 50. I be riding slow, like I get that lean in me. I could push a me, hand me, but that 350 get 'em like I'm riding in the 94. Hold up, knock 'em down like it's dominoes. Hit the back, hit the gas, and it's adios. Sit up to the sky while you drop it low. It's like wham, bam, thank you, darling. Thank God woke up this morning. Roll up, get ghost, I'm honing. Propose a toast for all you wanted. I cruise around my city, windows down, system up. Riding them paved roads, listening to kicking the mud. I'm bumping dirt.
I just realized that was Bredwin.
Yeah.
My Chevy first class. You said my name wrong. Better reword that. 350 be revving up. First time I heard it, fell in love. Someone please explain if that's your man.
Long hair, Bredwin.
Look at the ponytail braid.
Come and kick it with me, step it up. I roll around the city till the gas run out. I'm in my truck all day. Ay, 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 ay. All day. All day. Ay, 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 ay. All day.
Now that's the DJ, right? That was in North Carolina, coming out of the clinic. Okay.
Yes.
You see me rolling around the city all day. Ain't no sucker shit that's in me all day. You see me rolling around the city, baby, all day. Ain't no sucker shit that's in me, baby, all day. Anybody wanna talk about it?
Bro, right here. Hold on. Look at that's ecstasy. Pause it. That was the ecstasy.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, the back.
Holding it up right in front of me.
Anybody wanna talk about it?
Oh shit.
Oh my
Right
god.
Bro, I was obliterated. Redman's like, bro, look down at the camera, bro. The sun's in my eyes. It's like 2:00, and I'm. Oof, we're there.
We could just say it's Benadryl. It's pink like Benadryl.
Yeah, I didn't know
Smarties.
Smarties, yeah.
They worth all day. Go ahead, get your money, man. I hope it works all day. When I fan it back up and the tables turn, I'ma laugh in your face when you finally see the way that the motherfucking rolls reverse. Now let's go. Bass getting funky, baby. Why don't you jump in, baby? Big time and bumping, baby. Willie Nelson in the baby. Fill me up to the top. That gas and whiskey got me faded. Real enough, I won't stop. And you fake is fake, you simulate it. Waiting for a sucker. Pull up and tell me something. Races don't tell them running. I'm mega.
Was that Big Buzz in the background?
Yes, Seth Anthony too.
There's Big Buzz right there.
Seth Anthony too is in there. Where's he at? Maybe not in that scene. That's the day I met Seth.
Don't tell them running. I'm Megatron when I dump it. I be rolling now. And yes, I know I'm bad. I'm showing now. Show my shit is going down. There's a brand new show in town when 350 be revving up. First time I heard it, fell in love. Someone please explain it that your maid and why she in my truck. Shoe game is so lifted. Come and kick it with me, step it up. I roll around the city.
There's Seth. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
That was Seth when he was a lot slimmer.
He
no
looks
beard.
like a baby.
Yeah.
I'm in my truck all day. Ay, 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 ay. All day. All day. Ay, 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 ay. All day. All day. You see me rolling around the city. All day. Ain't no sucker shit that's in me. All day. You see me rolling around the city, baby. All day. Ain't no sucker shit that's in me, baby. All day. Ay, 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 ay. All day. All day.
The West Nile sighting there too.
Oh yeah, he was in that video. I forgot. That girl gets more comments than I do about that in the comment section of that video.
The girl in red?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's the girl from the craft.
Yeah.
I've seen that video at least 100 times. I never noticed that about that bag.
I didn't either. Someone had to point it out to me. That was a fun shoot, though.
Yeah. I can imagine all that drinking.
And that the bag of fun.
Wow.
There was bags of fun. I'm a changed man now, TripleT. I'm a changed man.
Can't judge anybody off their past. Because if you do, we all be in a dark place.
What are some other ones? We have me and Dirty. We have the change video, but we shot a whole different video to it like 3 years prior. It never got released.
Yeah.
You said change?
Yeah, it's a song Dirty had, and that was the first time I worked with him. I was on live. He was on live playing it. And I was like, "Yo, let me get on that." And from there, that's when we started talking. Fun fact: how I met Dirty, or how I discovered Dirty, is back when we first got in the genre, and we were working with C-Hub and Fat Tar. And C-Hub and Fat Tar, it was going to be me and Simple Man. We were going to do an album together, which we started sending tracks back and forth, because at the time Get Out My Yard came out, and it was the remix came out, and it was doing real well. And Fat Tar, God bless him, Fat Tar was like, yeah, we're gonna do this album and the Dirty's gonna be on it. And I go, who's Dirty? They're like, he's our homeboy. And I remember calling Simple. I was like, this guy's not getting on the album. I don't know who the fuck Dirty is. We'll do an album with C-Hub and Fat Tar, but we're not doing this song with this fucking Dirty guy. And then a couple months later, Rural Legends came out, and I was like, oh, this guy's dope. But at this point, we weren't working on the album anymore anyways. But I started following him from that. And now, I can't even get a feature from, which I'm a huge fan of C-Hub. I think he's probably in this genre. People don't realize this. To me, C-Hub still to this day probably has the best album ever put out in this genre.
Yeah.
It's just incredibly good, man. I listen to that's like one of my top listened to things on Spotify.
All right, here we go. Dirty and Hard Target Change.
Certainly the most destructive vice, if you like, that a person can have, more than pride, is self-pity. I think self-pity is the worst possible emotion anyone can have, and the most destructive. It destroys everything around it except itself. Self-pity will destroy relationships, it will destroy anything that's good, it will fulfill all the prophecies it makes and leave only itself.
You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me. I spend my time sitting around feeling sorry for myself, blaming anybody else on why shit don't get done. Getting salty if the next man saying my depression is the reason. All I wanna do is get drunk. You see, we on a journey, and journeys are made of choices, choosing the directions of the past we gon' take. So you can't get pissed off whenever you get lost and look at the driver, but then you see your own face. You can get right, or you can get left. You can live life, or you can await death. Time is constantly giving us the present every second and every breath. It's up to you what you do with the gift. You can get loose, start boozing and cruise through a fifth. Pissing the night away as usual usually gets you right back in the loop of that stupid ass shit. But if you choosing to lose, really, who is the best? You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
So many nights alone, I sit cold, just holding my phone. Think of mistakes that I made on my own. It's hard letting them go. Think I'm young when I know that I'm grown. Travel so much when I'm home, only time that I'm gone. Mind crowded, only depressed when I allow it. Stuck in a maze, can't find my way out it. Maybe you could give me a break. Father, forgive me for the sins I'm committing today. I listen to songs to cope while I'm drifting away. I had dreams and aspirations, but they're getting in the way. I got the Lord on my shoulders trying to give me a push. At the same time, got the devil trying to get me to stay. The different is same, mainly cause I'm living in shame. But I made my own choices sitting in this prison I made. But if you apply enough pressure to the tension you make, sooner or later you get it to break. Cause I was
gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me. Listen, this shit shouldn't be that difficult to grasp. Instead of throwing up excuses, reaching for a flash to try and get numb, go get uncomfortable. Apologize for the times when you were acting like an ass. Feeling bad about yourself, maybe you got a little fat. Put that fast food down, go in the kitchen, grab a pan. You do a little work, then you start to see results. Keep on pushing through the hurt and stay consistent, it'll pass. Look at me, for instance, I had issues with my dad. Wore shit the ground, he walked on, was affection for his cans. Till one day when he was drunk, I said something that made him mad. Said the best part of me ran out the crack on my mother's ass. From that day on, excuses became reasons. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna tell me if I'm succeeding. I'll stand in front of a mirror and rap it till I believe it, and break me a fucking dollar if I don't like what I'm seeing. You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me. You gotta be the change that you wanna see. Looking for someone to blame, who's it gonna be? Well, you can put it on me, cause nobody around here sees the man in the mirror any clearer than I do. And I can bring the pain if you wanna be. One of us is gonna break, who's it gonna be? Well, it ain't gonna be me. Ain't no way I'm accepting defeat. I won't stop till that reflection is me.
It all it takes is me listening to a beat by West to make me feel so inferior, and that's like what 6 years old, 7 years old.
Yeah,
he's just
4
so
years,
fucking
4 years
good,
ago,
man.
the video was.
I think it's even older than that though, because
it was out for a while. It was 2020 on. It was on, or I had it done in like 2019.
February 12, 2020.
Yeah, I put it like 6 months after you did. I put it on my channel.
Here's a little fun fact, Dirty, that I learned from Hard Target. When shooting a music video, you want to wear something where you stand out. So you should have been wearing a red shirt. You'd have popped more like Target was in Red Frank.
Oh yeah, Target's a fashionista.
Yeah.
I learned that from the rundown because there was a certain artist that he says, "You look rather cute out there in that field full of
dandelions and shit."
Yeah,
I think we looked up the exact flower too. Yeah, we weren't gonna. We're just gonna skip by the fact that he was wearing Jinkos.
I wasn't wearing Jacobs. That was just some faded glory Walmart jeans, you son of a bitch.
They weren't far from Jinkos though.
Oh, fuck off! Not everybody wants to wear leggings.
You do a lot better now, though. Come on.
Shut up.
Are you hating on his tight pants?
No,
your wardrobe does have a West Coast vibe to it, though. Target.
Yeah, I like wearing a lot.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, I'm saying sometimes. I don't know any gang signs really. No, he used to wear baggy pants. He'd wear real tight shirts to show his manly body, and then he would wear really baggy pants. He always looked like he was an extra in the movie Kids.
I never wear tight shirts, dude.
That
For the record,
was tight, bro. That shirt was tight, bro.
That's an XL, dog. A 2X, I'm gonna be swimming in it.
My bad. You were just, you know what I'm saying? You were swimming in them jeans.
That shirt was kind of tight.
I got tiny legs, bro.
It was medium.
Yeah.
It's medium. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen y'all at the concert, I thought Corey was your wife, Dirty. Seriously, I did.
No.
Yeah, no.
Both their laughs said a lot just now. Okay.
Awkward moment.
Yeah.
No, because the first time I seen you was over at the tent, which is a dope ass tent. I think all your tents should look like that. Spray paint the TripleT logo on there.
Let's go.
You know,
Nailed
I
it.
honestly thought, I was like, dang, I just got this hot pink tent. I should have spray painted a TM on it like Dirty did.
Like seriously, that should be your logo on all your tents. Just spray paint it.
I literally just grabbed one because it said it was going to rain or be hot, and my wife would murder me if she was just fucking out in the sun and getting rained on. So I was like, well, let me grab this from Walmart real quick, and then I had an extra can of custom spray paint. So I was like, well, I'll be able to point this out from stage. Nobody's going to miss this fucking thing.
Fucking A.
That was a dope ass tent.
I know, bless your wife's heart. She was already sunburnt, though. I seen her. I was like, ooh, dang.
Yeah, it was hot out there.
So where do y'all come up with your ideas to shoot your videos at?
That's not like wherever we can, to be honest with you. We're not a lot of my videos, me and Bredwin shit. Dirty's more like methodical. He'll like scout locations, find the spots, and like think it out. Where me and Bredwin and Crowney, we'll jump in the car, we'll drive and go pull over and just shoot it. It's not. I've come to find the more we put into a video, aside from All Day and America's fucking All Day. But it was a different time though too, when the algorithms were slightly more forgiving, and I was in that pocket right after Chevrolet too. But I've learned the more we put into the videos and the more over the top we do it, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything extra, so to speak. So we could spend 3-4 days shooting the damn thing, and then we could just pull up the video Unmarked Grave that we got out right now, me and Bredwin. There's no B-roll in it. Or the B-roll is slow motion of us because Bredwin he's like, I'll shoot B-roll later. We got there, shot the video. He goes, I'll do the B-roll later, and just never did. Like that video was, there's nothing to it. It's him performing, me performing. It's outperforming every fucking song I've put out in the past 2 years. It's blowing it away.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then we have over the top videos, and they just whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just fun to make and look back at.
How do you come up with your video selection, Dirty?
It depends. Like sometimes when I'm writing a song or recording a song, I'll have it's like storyboards visually in my head, and then I'll just kind of write that shit down and get a general idea, and then we'll try to match stuff up. And then other times, like when we did the old me, I just went down there and we shifted shit around in Target's garage, and we just shot the whole thing right in there. So it's kind of the same deal. If I don't have an exact vision for it, then we just kind of wing it.
So the video change that we just watched, was that done in Florida or was that in Pennsylvania?
That was up here in PA. That was at the house where I grew up. That was up in our Morton building there, up on the farm.
I could tell.
We did shoot a video for Change about 3 years prior over the original beat down in Florida, though.
Yeah, I still have footage from that. There's a reason why we have the Bredwin version.
Yeah.
What about you,
I
Corey?
had no
How do
beard.
you come up with your video selections?
My video selections most of the time I'm just like, okay guys, what do you think we should do? And like the last video we shot, I was like, you know what? I want to go to a rage room, and they're like, huh?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, I want to go smash stuff in a rage room. I think it'd be awesome. But
That
all of
ended
my
up being
videos
cool, though.
do what?
That ended up being really cool, though.
It ended up being really cool. But a lot of my videos, I have little Easter eggs because most of my songs are right about people. And so there's an Easter egg to do with that person in each video that they'll know what it's for. So
that's dope.
But not like an Easter egg, like if like little hidden like things that are symbolized stuff, like actual Easter eggs.
Yeah, that satin colored and bold and everything.
Bedazzles their names on them.
Bedazzled their name on the Easter egg.
Fuck you, Tommy.
That's what I love about your all's camp, because the way that people see you act on people's panel is the way you all actually act in real life in person.
Yeah.
And it's so good to see. It's good energy. It's good vibes. You know, y'all are roasting each other, joking with each other. But don't get it twisted. If somebody were to come in and pop off with the mouth, y'all going to fuck them up all at the same time.
Wow. There's a couple times I felt like I was gonna get headbutted by Dirty. No, I think that's the only thing we got going. Okay, first off, making music is the easiest part about music industry. Making good music's like, I don't want to say it's easy. It's not. It takes a lot of years to make good music. It takes a lot of time and effort put into it. But that's the easiest part about it. Everything after that song's done is the hard part. Making people watch it and getting people to follow it and add it to playlists. That shit's hard. And I think one of the things we got going for us, and again, I know like this isn't to be self-deprecating. I know my role on the totem pole of big dog, little dog. I think why we are so, when we go on stage and the energy changes in the crowd and stuff like that, I think it's because they see we're not selling them anything. We're going up there and being ourselves. A lot of artists will get dressed and put on a costume. They'll get put on all the shit. You know what I mean? The bells and whistles. And then they show up and they're like, you feel that, man. The easiest thing to sell to a person is the truth. And I think people get around us, they care less if we, like, especially our core fans that follow TrailerMade. They could care less if we perform. Now, don't get me wrong. They love watching us perform. They just want to hang out with us. And they know we're going to hang out with them. They know we're going to get down there, take shots, photos, tell them their kids are ugly and shit like that. They fuck with us because of us versus the music. The music is a bonus.
That's facts, and I witnessed it. I mean, it's like I said, it's a great thing to be around. It's a great thing to see because a lot of people they gravitate towards you because y'all keep it real.
Try to sometimes to a fault.
It's a good thing to see though because, like you said, you get those artists out there they'll change costumes like every third song, put all their all the bling bling on.
Yeah, watch that bedazzled. Watch that.
That's why I said change up the bling.
That's just who I am as a person. That's like me every day.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a good showman and shit either, man. It's just I think that's one thing we got going for us is just like we're just fucking kick it. You know what I mean?
Well, when you go back and look at that footage from North Carolina when Target was performing and Dirty You were filming, you were right up there dancing and singing along, filming, and everybody, Florida Dolph, Crowny, Simple Man, everybody was up on the stage just vibing out, jumping up and down, and getting crunk with it, and it was a good sight to see.
Yeah, I feel dude. This is we're fortunate enough to call this our fucking job. My favorite part of the job is that we can have fun, and the people that come to these things came to have fun. We're not like at a contest where we're trying to convince you to have a good time. You paid money to have a good time. Let's have a good fucking time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just refreshing to see it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So as a fan, I greatly appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate everything you're doing for us.
Absolutely, bro.
Like, it's very fucking dope, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, like I said, this year, last year I was kind of away from the music. This year I'm jumping in it both feet, and that's all I'm pushing is the music, pushing the artists, and promoting them. I just want to see you guys. I want to see everybody succeed.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Shout out to Chad Orange TV who's in the chat. He said y'all are killing it.
What's up, Chad?
Yeah, I feel like he's honorary trailer made. He just needs the charm. You know what I'm saying?
I got some extras.
Oh yeah, Adam, our TripleT wants one, and Adam wants one of the black snapbacks. Do we have any more?
I got one left of the black snapbacks. What color charm you want, TripleT? I got 2 silvers and we got golds.
I don't care.
All right, well, just
I'm not picky.
Let me know what. Just shoot me your address and I'll send it out.
I'll get Adam's address from him too for that snapback if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, I can just bring it with me when I come down. You can just ship it to him.
Gang, 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 gang.
Gang, gang.
Well, I mean, I'm going to see him on the 1st of the month. If you want, I can give it to him.
There you go. Ship it to him.
Bam. All right. Perfect. More gang, gang.
Y'all just so efficient. Look at y'all.
I know. I was going to say, that's what we need to do. We need to catfish these fans that think he fucks with us. Have Adam wearing it in his video. What? We're about to trick these people like he co-signs us.
Oh, he'll wear it. I know he'll wear it.
That's a real motherfucker right there. It's cool as fuck to see a motherfucker at his status show support to the little guys. Inevitably, appreciate the love, TripleT, but we're the little guys right now.
Well, I put a message out on IG the other day saying that, not too many artists would do that, especially at his level. And, everybody who wants to stir the pot up, they're part of the problem. So instead of being part of the problem, be part of the solution. And if we did that, the genre would be so much better.
Folks don't do it, though. It's an insecurity. It's 100% through an insecurity because they're not dumb. Because legitimately, like what it is that artist is worried that they co-sign. Like, okay, you're not going to just co-sign someone you don't know, okay?
Yeah.
I get that. But if there's an upcoming artist, he's dope, got good energy and shit like that, and y'all cross paths, I don't see nothing wrong with fucking with him. Like, okay, Shaka Hustle Man, Chief from Country Rap Report hit me up and was like, "Yo, bro, do me a favor, please do a song with Shaka Hustle Man." I was like, "Let me check out his stuff." I checked him out. I'm like, hey, "He's dope. He's cool. I like him." I hit up Shaka and I started talking to dude. And immediately it was like, "I like this motherfucker," and did a couple songs with him. He's not going to take all my fans and make me go broke. Any of my fans that go listen to him and start following him are still going to listen to me.
Yeah.
If Shaka Hustlemane all of a sudden gets more popular than me, it doesn't bother me at all, because before I work with Shaka Hustlemane, I'm still at the same position after he gets bigger. That's such an insecure thing to do, to go, I don't want someone to be bigger than me because they might be better than me or something like that. And you could see that a lot of those artists that are in that position, they only reach up. And I get not reaching down. You know what I mean? And going and fucking with a relatively unknown artist that just started out. But like cats like Shaka, Jack Gaspard, Kid Crisis, these guys are talented artists that all they need is people to hear them.
Yeah.
And by letting y'all introducing you to my fans, I don't give. I'm not saying nothing bad about Corey, but Corey didn't have a lot of fans before we started working with her. No, it didn't change my fans or my monthly income, us co-signing Corey. It just helped her out a little bit. What's wrong? That's awesome.
Heck
People
yeah.
should do that.
And that's where it should be.
Yeah. It's insecurities.
Chad Arms TV said, "Talk that talk, Target. Talk that
gang,
talk."
gang. You know what I'm saying? I want to do gang signs.
Yeah.
But no, but that is, it's true though. Look,
yeah,
this lane is big enough that everybody can eat off the same plate.
Yep.
I don't need you to fail for me to be successful.
Nope.
That's simple.
I really think that's with every genre though, but it's just like Target was saying, like an insecurity of most artists. But I mean, there's no reason why everyone can't eat at the same table.
Exactly.
I mean, the world is very big. The world is very big. People
the-
like what they like, and the thing is, they're either going to listen to you or they're not going to listen to you. So I mean, why are you sitting here stressing out about it?
Exactly. Because I can almost guarantee that Trailer Made Record fans, half of them listens to Adam Calhoun or listens to Outlaw Nation or their Creek Squad.
100%.
They all share the same fan bases. So
100%.
when all these beefs that go on in the lane, all it does is it puts the burden on the fans, because now you're telling them basically to pick sides. Why do that?
Yeah. Bro, the Lax took me on tour, like nationally, like 3 years in a row. But the Lax didn't like gain anything from that. All they did is to go, I like his music and we like him. And they brought me out on the road. It legitimately changed my life. Like I'm living, I used to stress, I still stress, but I used to stress about so much shit. They changed my life. They gave me a platform. You know what I mean? Like I am forever indebted to them. I can't, there's not a negative thing I could say, go, they did this and this was fucked up. Or they're assholes because of this. They've done nothing but good for me. Why don't you, as a person, how do you not like fucking feel good about that?
Exactly.
Like, that's cool. I did that for another person. Like, man, let's put some check marks. They say don't prize earthly treasures. You know what I mean? Let's get some points on the board for like doing good. And that's fire, man.
For helping others out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But now, Target, me and
Go
you've
ahead.
had a talk before about the whole worrying stuff. You should never worry.
I totally get that. It's always going to be easier said than done when it comes to it. But I'm not going to lie. I've had, my friends know, especially Dirty, I filled them in recently. I've had a fucking full-on mental breakdown in the past, 6 months. And I cannot lie, man. I've never had a close relationship with God as I do now. Everything bad, everything that's fucked up happening to me has just brought me in a close relationship with him. And every bad thing that's happening, I look at it and I'm like, this wouldn't have happened if that didn't fuck up. This wouldn't have happened if that wouldn't have fucked up. I could justify every tribulation, or hardship I've had to deal with and go, holy shit, I'm glad I went through that, man. So I'm not mad at it now.
Makes
Will
you
I
a better
not
person.
worry anymore? Makes me a better person. It's, bro, again, anxiety. A lot of this stuff is becoming a lot more calming, knowing like I'm not in control of this. You're going to sit here and worry about this shit, and you're going to let this shit eat away at you and eat away at your soul. Fucking ruin. I always say, don't ruin a good movie. You know, it's going to ruin a good movie just because you're stressed out. Fuck that shit. It's going to come when it comes. Until then, have faith, man. What else can I do? I'm not going to go out of my way to make things worse, but I'm not making them better by worrying.
Dirty, you know why you should never worry?
Why?
That's the one word that's not in the Bible.
Damn. I did not know that.
Little fun fact, there are 763,363 words in the King James Bible. Worry is the only word that's not in there.
Did not know that. I had no idea that.
That's awesome.
Because God says, give me all your troubles and I'll bear them for you.
Yeah, no need to worry.
You know what the most easiest passage to remember in the Bible?
What's that?
Mark 11:22. 4 simple words. Have faith in God.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you worry?
You're blocking what you have to receive.
You're letting the devil get inside your mind to question your faith to God.
I like this. I love that this conversation turned to this. Well, for you, Dirty, we're taking you to church tonight.
Yeah.
It's facts.
Here, let the devil rebuke all.
Hey, it's facts, though.
And also when we worry, and that's also blocking what God has for us, because that we're giving the power. We're not giving the power to God. We're giving more power to the devil by worrying. And also, whenever you hold grudges and don't forgive, you are automatically blocking what is coming to you from God.
Exactly. I'll tell you a real quick story, and this is a true story. So when I retired from the military after 20 years in February of 2009, on March 1st, I became a civilian. From March 1st, 2009 till December 1st, 2010, for 21 months, I became the biggest worrywart in the world. I worried about every little minute thing you could think of. It got so bad the last 9 months, I literally would stay up 2-3 days at a time. Because the biggest thing that I feared was dying in my sleep.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I mean, I can't even tell you how many firefights I've been in. I've been blown up 5 times, 4 combat deployments. Never once I ever feared death. Never thought about death. But the moment I retired, that's all I thought about.
Yeah.
And I would literally, for the last 9 months, I would throw up every night before I went to bed. On December 1st was a changing point in my life.
What was the changing point?
I had this app on my phone that would send me little random facts, right?
Yeah.
Like you can only find this flower in this part of the world, or this tree would only grow in this type of terrain. It sent me 3 messages, and all 3 messages were lined together. The first message was there are 763,363 words in the Bible, and there's one word that's not in there, and that's worry. It said, God says, give me all your troubles and I'll bear them for you. The second message was the most easiest passage to remember in the Bible was Mark 11:22. 4 simple words. Have faith in God. Now, growing up, my grandmother was my Sunday school teacher, and she used to tell me all the time that God speaks to us every day. We just got to be willing to hear or see his message. The third message, when I got it, I literally fell to the floor. It says, when a person worries, you're allowing the devil into your mind to question your faith to God. I said, okay, big guy, you must be talking to me. I'll take that leap of faith. And I did. And I can promise you, hand to God, I haven't worried about a single thing since. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about my health. I don't worry about my marriage. I don't worry about losing my job. I literally live a carefree life. Why? Because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And I gave everything to him. So don't ever worry.
I will say this, and the counter: you can't eat McDonald's every day, kids. You will you will fuck yourself up for that.
Oh yeah, you'll get fat. What up, Uncle Dub? Shout out to J Dub in the chat.
Does he eat a lot of McDonald's?
No, you don't know who Uncle Dub is?
Oh yeah, I do. He's the guy that used to like tattoos, drawings, freestyle.
Yeah,
and
he
shit.
still does.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen nothing from him in years.
He's in the rundown.
Oh, okay. That's why they keep saying Uncle Dub.
He got the golden ticket last night. He got put into the winner's circle.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Congrats, Uncle Dub.
Yeah, he was a dope rapper. He always was a dope rapper. Just freestyling, he's good.
Here's a little fun fact. If you go back on this channel and go back 4 years ago, there will see a clip of Uncle Dub where he went by J Dub back then.
Yeah, that's how I know him.
Him and Adam Calhoun were beefing.
Yeah, I saw
and
this.
Adam Calhoun was live on IG, and they called him up on his panel, and they were supposed to do a rap battle, and they were cussing each other out.
Rap, motherfucker.
Yeah. So then a month later, Adam Calhoun got into some stuff with Alexander King, and he said, "I'll pay you $5,000. Come fight me."
Yeah.
J Dub said, I'll pull up if you give me that $5,000.
Word?
Adam said, pull up. So he pulled up.
Who won the fight?
Well,
come on.
Listen, he stayed with Adam for a month.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Adam gave him the money, and he started running every day with Adam.
Yeah.
And after that month, him and Adam came so close that Adam said that man can come to my house anytime he wants.
Yeah.
And I love him like a brother, and they develop a very strong relationship over some internet beef.
Bro, Adam's like the DDP of fucking country rap. Right? He's like fixing all the like fucking people and shit. Like, come off. We're gonna jog.
Well, I mean, look how me and Adam got.
All the people.
Look how me and Adam got together.
Yeah.
He came up on the panel one night, called me out, and we cussed each other out, threatened to pull up. That's why you'll see me and him go, "You better pack a lunch," because that was the.
I know.
He's like,
I know.
He said something to me. I said, "You better pack a fucking lunch," and I'm cool as a fan with him. And the reason why, because I was fed some bullshit for 4.5 years about him, and I believed it, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I regret it. But
yeah.
He's just one of the nicest guys you could ever meet.
Yeah. I actually used that in a rhyme because of you, to pack a lunch. A song I did with Chad Arms. It was like something bad as fuck. Bouncing up and down and nut. Blah, 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 Pacquiao, bitch, you need to pack a lunch.
Are you serious?
I did.
Fuck yeah. That'll be the second quote that I've ever done is in a rap song.
Oh, what's the first one?
All right, so back in the day, I used to
Baby
always,
got back. No, I'm sorry.
I always used to say, "That's your ass, Mr. Postman," right?
Uh-huh.
Well, in the song "Land of the Lost" by New Breed and Jesse Howard, he says, "If you come around here, Mr. Postman, that'll be your ass." So he said it backwards. So here's another love fact: if you're ever at an Outlaw Nation show, and Chad Arms can attest to this, I'm always up on stage filming them. They always perform that song when I'm at their shows.
Yeah.
When he gets to that line, Jesse Howard will point at me, and I will point back at him. We do it every time.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
So next time I come to a Trailer Made show, if you perform that, you'll be like, yeah.
Pack a lunch.
I'm awful. I'll just keep performing the same songs I always do. That's Dirty and Corey. They perform all their new shit.
We'll get it.
Stockton. Where's Stockton at?
California. That's where them Diaz boys are from.
Uncle Doug said, are you going to be in Stockton? I don't know who he's talking to.
I was saying, gonna say awkward from Grind Time, but whatever.
But that's dope. Thank you, Hard Target.
Not a problem.
I like that. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says that. Oh, I'm glad I have you here. So I don't know if you've seen it last night.
Thank you, Tammy Walls, by the way.
So Jesse Howard's wife has been diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh wow, damn.
Right. So Mel, the better half of Chad Arms, came to me with this idea, and we're gonna make a T-shirt, and the front of it looks like this, right? Then the back, what we want to do is get all the logos of the people in surrounding communities that want to help promote it, and then all the proceeds are going to go to Beverly to help pay for her chemo treatment, because she's going to have to go through 6 months of treatment. Are you down? Are you down for us to put the Trailer Made logo on there?
Absolutely. I was going to say, it's already there. You're good.
So in about 2 weeks, this once we get the design completely done, it'll be listed on Outlaw Nation's merch site, and then everybody can, if they just put it in their description, that merch site, which once I get it, I'll email it to you, and that way people can go to that site directly and order that shirt, and all the proceeds will help pay for her treatment.
Yeah, I'm absolutely down. Make sure
that.
you let us know when you go to post it. I'll make sure it's shared on all my socials and stuff. Yo, that's crazy. Mises, Mises and Adam, they sound a lot like.
Yeah.
Their signatures even a lot alike.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we got Chad Arms TV. So of course, Outlaw Nation, Chad Arms, Trailer Made, The Rundown, Menace and Threats Productions. This is my wife's channel. This is my other channel, which is Outlaw Nation's official reaction channel. Lady Menace, which is Menace's wife, ACAL, Mises, and then the TripleT's in the center. And then if you send me the list of everybody in Trailer Made, all your artists, down the sides where you see on both sides where it's black, we're going to list everybody's name of the artists of that camp on the shirt as well.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man.
So like all the Chat Arms people will be on there, all Trailer Made, all of Outlaw Nation, and so forth and so forth.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm a hot fan myself.
We were going to do a GoFundMe, but she's not a fan of those because people will say, you're scamming people. But she said she can get down with a shirt because at least the fans get something in return.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So
I'll get when you had the link and stuff, I'll do up QR code stickers and hand them out on the tour. I'll put them on my merch table and I'll push them that way too.
I appreciate that. That's dope.
Dirty is the king of merch, so
yeah,
he is the merch king.
So, Dirty, I know you're about to go back out on tour, correct?
Yep.
When you heading back out?
August 12th. Our first show is August 14th, and then I'll be out till November 5th.
Okay. And what about you, Corey? Do you have any projects coming up? Any shows?
Got something in the works coming up in August with me and Moxon Creek, and got a couple shows coming up for the rest of the year too. I'll post them on my socials.
Okay. What about you, Target?
I have a few one-offs or whatever. They'll be on my socials. I'm not a touring artist no more. I'm a stay-at-home and raise my kids artist.
Oh yeah. Now that's some gangster shit right there. Like for real.
Oh, you want? No, never mind. I forget what I need to do.
Dirty and Corey, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but is there any possible way that I can get a interview with both of you in the near future?
Of course.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
Okay, I will send you a message on IG. There's some research I got to do before I do the interviews. Target will tell you.
Yeah, he's like Nardwar. You know Nardwar, right, Dirty?
Oh my god, I love Nardwar.
Nardwar.
Yeah, he's just like Nardwar. He asked me shit. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you know this?
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a deep dive into your background. But I'm not gonna ask you the basic questions because I know you've been asked 1,000 times, like who was your influence, who was your favorite artist, da da da. Da. No, basically what I do is I give you a rundown of how your career started, the little known facts people may not know about you, and just get all the basic stuff out of the way, and then we just sit there and have a conversation.
Hell yeah.
So how was it being a juggalo?
Whoop whoop.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, Triple T. I really appreciate it tonight. It was a fucking good time. My wife's given me the evil eye like 3 times at that corner door over there, and I don't know. Maybe
Well, I
she
came
saw what I
outside.
said. It's her day off, man. She works the night, so we're gonna watch some movies and shit.
Well,
we're about to...
once again, I appreciate you coming up. Mad respect to you and your whole camp.
Likewise.
I appreciate all the hospitality that you showed me to North Carolina, and I'm going to continue to push you all. And I appreciate everything y'all do for real.
Well, it's reciprocated, brother. I appreciate it, and God bless y'all. Thank you, everyone that was in the chat too tonight, man. I really appreciate it. Tammy Walls, Chat Arms, my motherfucking dog. I know I'm not Uncle Dub, fucking Kid Crisis. I'm gonna skim through them real quick. Papa Fresh, love that motherfucker. Jabs, I remember him from the rundown. Victoria Smith, a couple people that said stuff. I'm sorry, Crowny baby. All right, everyone that showed love, loving the chat, man. That was cool for y'all hanging in there. Cracker. All right. God bless
I
y'all.
ain't even supposed to be here.
All right, sorry. I appreciate it.
Later.
There you go, brother. There.
Well, Miss Corey and Dirty, I appreciate y'all coming up and chopping up with Hard Target and making this a fun night. I can't
thank
wait.
you for inviting us.
I can't wait to actually sit down and do an official interview with y'all. I hope y'all like it. And like I meant what I said, I will continue to push you all and promote you because y'all are good people. And that's what this world needs. And that's what this lane needs is more good artists and good people to put out good vibes and good energies. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. And don't forget to send me your address so I'll ship that shit out to
As soon as
Monday.
I get off from here, I'll put it in your IG.
All right, cool.
All right, folks. There's Dirty and Corey. All right. Hey, check it out. My wife has got a special live stream with her and I forget the guy's name. She's gonna kill me. Anyway, they're doing a vinyl live tonight. They're gonna be playing actual vinyl records and some old school stuff like rock, hip hop, whatever they got on the vinyls. They're gonna play it. So go over to Lori's World, check that out. I think it starts in like 30 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming out. I will do this once a week on every Friday. Have a different artist come up every time. Y'all got to ask more questions. Start interacting with them because I think that will make it go a lot better. I hope y'all like this content. If there's a particular artist that you want to have me bring up, let me know. If I can get them to come on, I will do it. Just know that. Also, don't forget Monday, got the rundown, and Thursday. And then, before I forget, and I can't believe I didn't do it. So, Chad, I apologize. Y'all do me a big favor. If y'all could, go pre-order this album right here. The Gray-Headed Goat Volume 1. All right? Chad Arms. Him and Tin Man dropped a new song. Go check that out. Go run the numbers up on them. Go check out all the content on Chad Arms TV. Go check everything out on their podcast channel. I got shit to say. And support everybody, all the independent artists in the community. Like I said, this could be a dope ass genre if we just stop all the stupidness. And I'm going to say it again. If you're one of those people that want to stir the pot and keep the beef going, you're part of the problem. Stop being the problem and be part of the solution. How do we become part of the solution? Promote positivity. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And just talk to your family and friends when you're out and about. Spread the word about your favorite independent artists. And because if we don't start showing them more love and more support, we're not going to get good music, because they do this for a living. And the things I'm asking you to do, it's free. Share their videos, view their videos, leave a comment, get them in the algorithm, go download their stuff or go view it on Spotify or iTunes. The streaming numbers helps out a lot, like for real. So just, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. It's that simple. But I appreciate everybody coming out. I have love for everybody who had love for me. And remember, be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Love your family. Love your neighbors, to include your enemies. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. And remember, this is not my channel. This is your channel. And I'll tell you that every single day. So God bless you, and God bless America. This is Tim with TripleT Livestream.